What's going on, everybody? This thing is a little bit more flexible. I can like take a phone call and not crash the stupid space.
Fuck you,
Maggots.
maggots.
That was great.
Hey,
That
would
was
you
great.
look at that? We're already at 30%.
Urkel, you got an echo.
Oh, hold up. Let me come back.
Man, Shadow really goes off on those people in spaces. That is
You should see Shadow's DMs.
yes,
That's why.
nasty.
Hey,
That's why.
I love what Diamante said earlier about the 80% thing because that 80% thing, bro, like I used to say 50, like I used to watch MJ and Kobe and all of that, and I used to say 50, and I was like, she said 80, and the 80% is probably a more accurate. It's kind of like
It's
when
really 80, bro.
it's kind of like when somebody is dieting and it's not how hard you work out. It's literally the diet. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
fix up the diet, everything falls into place. You know what I'm saying? The minute you fix the diet, bam, stop eating sugar, you'll lose 10 pounds quick. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think people realize, man. I didn't really. I mean, I learned that like what 14, right? This is like
yeah,
straight high school. When I got to college and I was playing, I got like my first like actual injury. I hurt my knee. Got back into the game like after taking like 3 weeks off, and could not hit a layup. So I was like, wow, it really is mental.
yeah, man, it's all mental. Like we
Yeah.
have no idea how the mind affects the body. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why I just call this Jordan Poole year a watch to me because it's just like, and especially when it comes to workplace abuse and stuff, like, because my mom was like, she was kind of like a victim to that, like where she like had to
yeah,
retire from military early, like full disability because she was like harassed in her workplace. Like, so it's like a serious thing for me. And I'm looking at Jordan Poole and I'm like, this is a young kid, bro. These are
yeah,
grown adults, like basically bullying him. If you really look at it, like it's bullying. He gets to hurt him, harm him physically, and then like not pay for it, and then go brag about it, like make a whole documentary on it, and then like people who he trusted, like since he was like 19, like all of a sudden it's just Team Dre. All of a sudden, like this year's a
yeah.
watch.
I'm telling you, there was so many things back in October that rubbed me the wrong way. Because then when I'm looking at it now, he just gets away with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Like,
That's what a Jordan Poole trade pissed me off because it's just
oh
like
my God.
it's
And the
not
shit just kept on
fair.
happening over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna have to say a prayer, and hopefully Sonya Curry hears it. I'm gonna send a message through my Jesus to wake her up and then wake her son up because this is crazy.
no, but I'm telling you, like, we laugh at it, but I'm
I
telling you,
gotta
like,
pray over this for real because honestly, the thing that really kept the Golden State
yeah,
golden was that like the humility and the selflessness. You know what I'm saying? We're not winning a chip. I don't care who's on our team if we're selfish and if we are just playing for our own ego. We have never won a
yeah.
chip when we were, and we won't win a chip in the future.
And I'm gonna be honest with you too. Like,
That's why I
kind
didn't
of
want
when I
Anthony
look
Lamb on the
at,
team too, though. Bad vibes.
kind of like when I look at the Draymond thing and like that Laker thing. I know people laugh at it, but how can people not see what was going on in that series, bro? Like the amount of nonsense that happened in that series, like that right there, bro. I was so mad after the series because I'm like, how is no one else seeing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
it was,
they play for each other. They play like dogs.
yeah,
We don't
Urkel,
have no big dogs anymore. They like everybody like they gave away J2 they gave away
JTA.
Tay, and we even like all the dudes that were on our bench last season gone, and it's like those dudes were good for morale. Like those dudes were good for mental at the end of the day. And we got freaking Lamb on the team. He don't even clap on the bench.
yeah, it was just bad vibes, man. There's a lot of vibes. I didn't like the vibes this year. So my hope is that we
With the
get
young
much
guys
better
gone.
vibes this year, bro. Like
Yeah.
outside of like the roster stuff and all of this other nonsense, I just hope they get better vibes this year because the vibes are just off, like in so many ways. You know?
They need to dismantle that clique. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh.
It's just crazy.
Man.
And then we got CP3. Like nobody gets along with. Like nobody likes CP. Like I mean, for real, for real. So we're talking about replacing with for chemistry. Like you gotta learn chemistry with CP3 now, who you hated your whole career. And on top of the drama and all top, like I know CP3 not going for that click shit. So
Yeah.
what's gonna change? What's gonna shake?
Yeah. So
He's probably going to be a part of the clique since he's a vet.
nah, I mean, yeah, he's a vet and they respect him, and
Nah, he not
this
part
is
of
why you can't have like just so many different type of timelines thing, because Steph played Draymond, right? Steph played Draymond 09, 11, 2013. You know what I'm saying? So they're right in that
These
same
two,
range. You know what
If
I'm saying?
I'm Laker, I'm saying nobody win. I'm splitting
Yeah.
the young guys and the old heads up. Period.
Yeah. So kind of when you look at it, like they try to mix oil and water, basically. I mean,
that's
from
why
a
I said I blame
financial,
the front office.
yeah, bro. Like it was just too many. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
could have worked. No, it's not even just too many, Urkel. It could have worked if they took different players. It was the type of players they took. It was
yeah,
threat.
you're right.
They were
So
threatening players. Jonathan Kaminga was the #1 ranked prospect coming out of high school, reclassified, came back in the 2021 class, 7th overall pick. What is he projected to be? Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown type of player. He's the Draymond replacement. You don't
Yeah.
think Draymond's looking at this nigga saying, "This is my replacement"? Y'all want me to coach up
That's
my
what I'm saying. That's
replacement?
exactly why Kerr and Draymond did what they did, because these are the people that's coming to replace y'all. And unlike,
Man,
you know,
man, we were
Iggy,
getting reports that Kaminga was dunking on everybody's soul.
Yes. He was cooking Draymond in practice. I remember Shadow came into space last season and said Kaminga's cooking
and
Draymond in
that's why
practice.
Dre was so smart in saying that it goes back to Steve Kerr's Bulls days, because that's like 100%
Yes.
why.
I don't
Also,
know if
if
you
there's any
remember.
credence to what Urkel said earlier about Steve Kerr possibly being wary of a Pat McCall situation, if you are comparing in any way, shape, or form who Pat McCall was to who
Bro.
Kuminga is, and I'm talking about peak Pat McCall, the Pat McCall who was under Andre and Kevin Durant's arm covered with champagne, and KD said this man was in class this time last year. Now he's a champion. Peak Pat McCall doesn't even touch what we've seen from Kuminga, and he wasn't given the opportunity that he should have in the first place. If you're
don't you feel like Pat McCaw got more opportunity than
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Kerr trusted rookies at that time. After Pat McCall, he said, "Fuck these
Oh
young
my
dudes."
God. You know how asinine it is
People
to be like,
are
"Man, I don't want him to
threatened,
demand too
bro.
much money too soon. Bitch, opt in, because it's a team option, and there's another team option for next year, by the way.
Yeah.
Opt in and worry about that shit later. You out, and then Draymond's whispering in your ear.
Bro, but
Draymond's
Draymond's
whispering in
head
your ear.
has not been the same since Steve Kerr benched his behind
Yeah.
and versus the Celtics. Like,
Yeah.
that's the summer I like really stopped really supporting Draymond like that, because that's the summer he started talking ish about Steph Curry. Remember?
Yeah, we're officially hovering around 50%.
That's when I really was in spaces.
Keep that.
If you remember, Steve Kerr, I remember. It's funny that you have the Last Dance documentary on. If you remember, there was a meeting between Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, and a couple other players in that '98 season where they said, "This is it. They want to push us out the fucking door." So Scottie is like everybody's contract lined up at the same time, which is so funny. Jordan retired, Scottie and Dennis left, and Phil Jackson left. Steve Kerr was there. He's seen that shit firsthand, so he doesn't want to go through a situation like that again out here. And that's what the Warriors were kind of doing. And Steve Kerr was telling them, "Fuck no, I'm not going to allow you to do that shit."
Steve Kerr.
Other unrelated news,
Yeah.
is just as dramatic as the Warriors offseason. I feel like if y'all ever need to tap in with Love Island, D-Monte got you.
Yeah, I see your tweets on the timeline. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This shit sounds exciting.
Hey, if you ever need to tap into Love Island, I just know that's your comfort food this off season.
I see the tweets and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I
On
don't
the
know
show?
who she's talking about,
Do I
but somebody
tap
gave
in?
somebody.
Yeah, she cussing somebody ass out.
I, bro.
She's cussing somebody's
I'm
ass
like, do
out.
I gotta tap
Shout
in?
out to my
I just
daughter.
know some. I don't know who any of these people are and why they're here, but I know somebody got the criminal offensive side eye.
Yo, it's hilarious because
you
I
know,
seen like a few other people from Warriors Twitter kind of like cling on to her tweet, and they're like, "Hold up, what's going on here?" And then I seen them tweet with her.
I know,
Hey,
like
hey, look,
I got people
Deontay's
watching
gonna
it
be doing the
now.
live watches of Love Island next year. That's what she.
But you know, that's what I
Until I
do. Like
got
I do
on.
my own I have like my own podcast for like reality TV shows. So that's
Yeah,
what I got like
Oh,
the
oh,
cloud.
do you?
So
You do?
yeah, like
Plug it,
so.
plug it,
You should
I
plug it,
really
man.
does
plug
this.
it, plug it.
Please plug it. I
What'd you
mean,
say? What'd you say?
She's got her own
He said,
podcast for
hey,
reality shows.
That said, niggas is boomers. Niggas watch TV
Shout out
still.
Cook Outside Bar. Shout out
we should
Romantic
get you on a
Family.
playback on your own channel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'm actually getting my own channel right now. The people want to hear from me. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm influential.
I just know she had the Italian hands out when she said that. Man.
Y'all watching the golf tournament tomorrow?
oh, that's on tomorrow.
Yeah, Stephen Clay.
Yeah, the
time is it?
match. I think 6 maybe.
6 o'clock. What time? Like,
They're not
Eastern.
going to announce that junk until the tournament's over, by the way.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
Lacob
really
supposed to
hope
be
Clay
there?
stays,
Yeah,
man.
Lacob's gonna be there. Dre's gonna be
That's
there.
gonna be so awkward, bro.
Dre's gonna be
I
commentating
don't
the
think they
whole
announce
thing.
it. I don't think they, unless it gets leaked by the other team. I don't think they announce it till after.
Dre's gonna be the commentator there. Dre's gonna be the commentator there.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
What time is
Honestly,
that? Because
I
we're gonna
live-
do that on playback probably.
I literally
I hope
moved like right
It's
down the
at
street from the
6:30
center, and
Eastern.
my season about to get
6:30
going because
Eastern,
these people
yeah.
can't get the team together.
Shadow, I take it you saw that Bleachers Report idea between us, Portland, and Chicago.
Come on, dog.
Let me tell you something. It's not happening, but let me tell you something. Do not put Shaden Sharp on this team.
Then it's over. It's finito.
You think Jordan Poole? Okay, this is the only thing I will say. You think Clay Thompson was threatened by Jordan Poole?
Jaden
Bro.
Sharp is 10 times worse. He probably takes Clay's spot, to be
I
honest.
want you to imagine Jordan.
Bro, did you
Poole
see the
is more
when
athletic
Portland
and
shut it
10
down? The
times
last
the
10
defensive.
games of Shaden
Bro,
Sharp.
he
Bro,
has
And
he
to
has
Shaden
20
Sharp
every
can
game, bro.
fucking
20+ every game.
Yo, Shadow, he can fucking rebound, dog. He can fucking
Don't
rebound.
you dare.
Well, I would tell Clay to
He
suck
got a
it up.
50-inch vertical. That's why.
Don't you dare put that man on the Golden State Warriors. He's the type of dude that don't care who's in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 30 minutes today.
Shadow, you know him, right?
Come on, man. That's middle pro, man.
Shadow put me on to Shaden Sharp a long time ago.
When he was in high school.
Yeah, he put me on to Shaden Sharp a long time ago. I had to scrounge literally for highlights and for games because if you remember, he didn't play that whole first season at
Yeah.
Kentucky.
And then in 2 weeks, he went from unranked to the number 1 player in the nation.
This man's Shadow, and this is where I started to trust Shadow for real. This man said he's unranked right now. He will be top 8 before the draft, and this man got drafted 7 to Portland. Yeah,
7.
Yeah, 100%.
bruh.
Yeah, my eye for
Drafted
talent.
him 7 with no footage, bro. They drafted him 7 with no college tape, and he went out there immediately was putting up.
He was
40.
meant to go to Kentucky, got injured, and just said, "Fuck it, I'm not playing."
He's a dude, bro. I'm not a huge fan of like Nurkic there, but what it does do is it opens up the opportunity for us to get
Tomorrow's a big turn-up day. Like a lot of moves are gonna happen tomorrow, and like a little situations, and a lot of people are gonna start signing. And then remember, there's still the big situation with Kyrie, James Harden.
Kyrie says he
Tobias
wants to
Harris,
go
like
somewhere where he wants to finish his career.
Yeah, like even Kyrie, the big thing is like how many years he signs for in Dallas. Luka wants like some more names and some more help.
Yeah,
he's given Cuban like ultimatums, telling him like get it done. So.
Let me open up fans for right now, bro. Yeah, Bleacher Report was tripping with that one, bro.
Somebody said Clay's gonna cost Steph that tournament, and that's gonna be Steph's final straw.
He would get this man out here, bro.
So it'd be like, you made me lose to Patrick Mahomes and fucking Travis
Well,
Kelce.
I think Steph's prepared because Clay's not even in the same league
No,
as
yeah,
a
it's a
golfer.
golfer. No, he's
It's
not.
not close. I'm not sure if any NBA player is. All the rest of the
Only
good
Iggy.
golfers are
Only
NFL
Iggy.
players.
Only Iggy probably. Steph says him and Iggy have intense games.
Yo, so going back to the CP thing, right? Personally, I'm not convinced yet that he's here to play. He's going to be the sixth man. He's going to run the second unit. We'll see about that. If we do move it, as we talked about, it's a really valuable expiring contract. You pair that with Kuminga, right? Who different thoughts on, how that's going to even fit with the whole Kerr thing. But if we move it, what do you guys think we can get for that? Like, maybe it's a 3-team thing? We could send him to LA and get Paul George. Like, is that enough for Paul George?
Here's the weird kind of like catch-22 thing. The most possible way, like the thing where all three teams win, is a 3-team trade.
Yep.
But
right, because they got Westbrook.
It's also for the same reasons, kind of like the least possible.
Right.
So the one that I had a while back was a trade involving us, Chicago, and Toronto. The Bulls, the one that the guy from Bleacher Report posted was fascinating to me because forget Nurkic or forget that trade gives us the ability to take, and I'm going to recreate it and post it in the chat here in a minute. But we would get Nurkic, Shaden Sharp, and a 2026 unprotected Portland pick. That's important because if I'm doing that, I'm almost immediately rerouting Portland's pick and Klay Thompson to Chicago for Levine. So the takeaway, and we would lose Kuminga in this situation, but the return, the ultimate return, would essentially be Levine, Patrick Williams, and Shaden Sharp.
But wouldn't that be the same thing though? Because Sharp and Levine play the same positions and Wiggins, and it's just a weird combination.
They're very different players, though.
It is.
They are very different players.
So positionally, you do have logjam, but I think that's also true with Wiggins, especially if you see him projecting more of a wing than a like power forward. I expect JK to improve in rebounding anyway, but if I know, again, think tradability in the future, right? If I know I'm getting Shaden Sharp back from that, if I know I've got Nurkic on only 16 million. That to me, again, like that keeps me really, really, really competitive and young. And because I'm getting Portland's unprotected, I know that I probably won't have to give up a 3rd-round pick. I throw 2 first-round picks at the Bulls because they're sending me Patrick Williams as well.
Right.
And we call it a day. But I'm going to recreate it just as Bleacher Report posted it, and then I will add Levine in there and post it in the chat as well because I thought it was. I don't think it happens. It's just too creative. Yeah. But I kind of liked it because I was like, look, if we're gonna lose Buddy anyway, if I'm getting Shaden Sharp in a 2026 unprotected first, I'd do that and laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah, and it might even be, it's a little bit more realistic even than a Clippers trade because they would have to get a 3rd team involved for Westbrook. They're not going to trade and keep Westbrook.
Yeah.
So
Westbrook's a free agent.
Oh, he's restricted. He's restricted.
He's unrestricted. He's unrestricted. He's a free agent. Free agent.
I thought he expires next year.
Yeah, this trade they were like it was titled "Wild Trade Idea that gets Portland DeRozan and Draymond Green." I'm like, let me go look, brother. They better not do some shit like this, bro. All right. Oh yeah, take Zach out first. We were getting.
There's a space over there. I know they ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what it say?
Pull up to the non-roach infested spaces. Nigga, you got 14 people in your spaces, bro. Like, come on, dog.
You little fucking maggots.
Oh my
God. Roaches are controversial, man, because there's one.
Yeah, that's kind of racist, don't you think?
Oh, racist, but I'm also trying to consider how nice of a house I would live in if I knew it had roaches in. So, do you pick the 120 square foot hole in the wall that has absolutely no roaches, or are you gonna live in the 6,000 square feet that has 10 roaches, man? I think I'll take the 10,000 square feet. Funny comp though. Come join the
They're calling Urkel and Shadow roaches. That's
Okay.
kind of
All right.
that's nuts.
Oh yeah, and everybody who was in that group chat that won't stand up to them.
Yeah, it's a roach. Damn.
Urkel's sons, and
Urkel's cult. His cult.
henchmen, and
His cult.
Urkel's bitches, bro.
We're the Manson family.
It's
Yeah.
just-
Go get paid, bro.
Come on,
Go,
dog.
go get paid, man.
Yeah. So
Your
Urkel,
tax return is 3 goddamn car washes, bro. I don't want to fucking talk to you, bro.
the match is at 3:30 on the West time, I think.
This shit
Say
drives
what
me
now?
crazy.
The golf match is 3:30 at the West. It's 6:30 Eastern time.
Okay, shit. I gotta do stuff early then.
Mm.
I gotta do stuff early. Like, hopefully we can watch that on playback.
Urkel cult. The
Probably.
Urkel cult will fill up your tank.
Y'all fuck with me because we're.
I got a
entertainers, bro. We
shirt
drop
design
gems. That's
that's
why.
literally
Like,
just the dictionary definition. One of the dictionary definitions of cult. It's fire.
Ray said so. Kelly's a porn addict, a rapist, a racist,
this is
harasser,
all
and a
those
roach.
things that I am, bro.
And
I'm
a
like, oh
roach.
my god. hey, it's one thing about Twitter, dog. Like when people are ready to be on your ass, bro, like they will make up some shit, dog.
Rapist
What's
and
one of those
racist is
things?
crazy. I can't lie.
Oh,
Rapist and
racist.
racist.
Oh, okay. All right.
They said just take the PE out and put a C there. It's the
The
same
wild
thing.
part about it is that I got white people over there calling me racist. I'm like, what?
That's
I'm like, okay.
Huh?
funny. It's the pot calling the kettle black.
I was
Huh?
like, oh, okay. All right. I'm what now?
Oh.
It's
The
like,
last thing on the CP thing for now is I was thinking about this earlier, and if we do move him, right? If we do move him, then wouldn't that technically have to mean that JP's trade value was so low when we moved him that we basically tried to get an expiring out of it to off.
Wait, if we move who?
If we move
Chris
CP,
Paul.
right? Because it was basically if we move him, it was basically an intermediary to obtain an expiring contract.
yeah.
Because JP's
So
trade value.
the answer to that question.
Oh,
The
like,
answer to that question
oh,
comes
but-
in the value of CP3. So my follow-up question to that would be, what do you think we could get for Chris Paul if we were to move him?
right. That's what I'm not sure about. Like I think that you can't get much unless you pair Kuminga.
Right.
pair
So
Kuminga-
I'll give you an example. I'm gonna say a bunch of technical shit, but I'm gonna explain it. So I use Facebook Marketplace a shit ton. In my rig right now, in my PC right now, right now I have a different one, but I had a RTX 3080 Ti. Okay, that's a graphics card. I sold that shit on Facebook Marketplace for $600. I found somebody else on Facebook Marketplace that would give me a 3090. All you need to know about a 3090 is it's about like a tier to a half tier higher than the one I had.
This game still pisses my dad off.
Bought it for $600. Okay, I bought an upgrade for the exact amount that I sold my old card. So you can say, the value on the Jordan Poole is deteriorated, but it's what can you get from the thing that you got. I know I can resell the 3090 for $850 today if I wanted to. So it's not so much about Jordan Poole's trade value. It's if I know I can get Chris Paul, what do I believe Chris Paul's trade value would be if he should be moved? If they're I don't know if they're actively shopping him. I do imagine people are calling because the trade's not finalized yet.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you can get a better return for Chris Paul, because I believe next year is non-guaranteed, then you would have just JP straight up, then you still win the trade.
Right.
If that makes sense.
That's kind of what I'm saying, right? Is that the swap for the expiring contract is worth more, kind of like in that example that you mentioned.
Right.
Great
I think it's a win either way. If he's running the bench unit, that's a dub. That's a win.
Yeah.
But if they end up getting $850 on something that they sold for $600, or something that they bought for $600, that's a win too. I'll take that also.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, I don't to answer you. I'm not sure what his value would be either, and I think it's hard to determine that because you look at what the Wizards got back for Beal, you look at what the Hawks got back for Collins. Like, it's hard to even gauge what the real life trade value of some of these dudes are. It's why even before the Beal trade happened, when I said, hey, we can save money and get better by bringing in Levine, people are like, no, yada, yada. I haven't watched Levine, blah, blah, blah. The Beal trade happens, bro. And then the Collins trade happens. And I go, that's interesting.
Yeah, the Beal trade. After the Beal trade, I would have thought that would have helped us to move Poole.
And
better
this is what kind of like raised my eyebrows too.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
If DeRozan is going to Portland, immediately I go, damn, Levine's next. Like there's no way Levine stays on that. There's no way. Let me see. Let me put this in the playback chat.
Did somebody say racist?
Boy, if you don't. So this is the one I just posted. Is basically some guy on Bleacher Report. He posted like wild trade that nets the Trailblazers, DeRozan, and
let's see that trade.
Say what?
Let's see that trade because you were talking about that trade earlier, and I
just posted it. I just posted it in the chat.
Okay.
So Bleacher Report has Nurkic, Patrick Williams, and Shaden Sharp in a 2026 Portland unprotected first going to the Golden State Warriors. There's a couple of things that we need to note here. We would be sending Kuminga and Moody to the Bulls. Anthony Simons would be routed from Portland to Chicago. Trailblazers would essentially end up with Draymond and DeMar DeRozan. I think that's a good trade for them. The thing to note is that Levine is in no way, shape, or form, or Clay is in no way, shape, or form involved in this. If they were to route Klay Thompson to the Bulls right here, notice how the Bulls in this situation are saving $4.3 million. You want to know how much more Klay is making this next year than Levine? About 3.7. So if you move Klay Thompson over to the Bulls in this situation where the Bulls would get Simons, Kuminga, Moody, and Klay Thompson, and you take Levine back, this team walks away. And I'd probably reroute the 2026 first from Portland over the Bulls.
So are you just dangling Kuminga because you think that the Bulls would do this trade?
This is based off a Bleacher Report idea.
The Braun report?
Yeah, if I do this trade, I negotiate and Kuminga's off the table.
It's not Bleacher, it's Braun report.
It becomes a little bit more palatable if I know I'm getting Shaden, but this is based off Bleacher Report. The Warriors.
I would rather send Shaden to, because we're getting Levine back and he's a shooting guard. Shaden's a shooting guard as well. That's why I would route Shaden to be, to the Bulls.
To the Bulls and keep Kuminga.
Yeah.
That was my first thought when I saw it. If I were to include Levine again, I wanted to start with,
because he signed for 4.
Yes, I wanted to start with Bleacher Report's foundation. The coolest part about this is we walk away with Nurkic at $17 million, which is not terrible. Patrick Williams with an option left. Shaden Sharp.
And don't you think that's what we've been missing as a player like Nurkic?
Say what?
Don't you think that's a player that we've been missing as a player like Nurkic since Andrew Bogut's been gone?
The only issue with Nurkic is his durability.
Falling off a little bit, but he can score the ball, man.
Yeah, it's just an availability thing with that guy. Like he's broken like 60-70% of the time.
So was Bogut.
Yeah.
True.
Here, I'm going to post in a second my kind of modification to that because again, and this is just personal, right? I'd prefer Kuminga. He's got more size than Shaden Sharp. I think Shaden Sharp could be a better overall player, but for what we need, Kuminga's just that dude. I send Shaden Sharp to the Bulls. I have Kuminga stay. I send Klay Thompson to the Bulls, and I send that Portland pick over to the Bulls. So,
Linda, you want to share your screen?
I'm about done. I'm about to just post it. Actually, yeah, hold on. Can you
share your screen? Aren't you a mod?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Share your screen, yeah.
Launch party, share community. Where I go for that shit?
So go to like the channel button and then you'll it's like bottom left hand corner.
Oh, I see it. Share?
Yeah. You see the screen share at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, I do like Nurk on the team as well.
Oh, screen share.
I don't.
Porque why?
I don't think he wasn't what he was like 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, he's a really good player. I don't know. Now he can't stay healthy. He's not really. I mean,
Is he? Does he have Rick Celebrini though?
All right, let me know when you can
that's
see me.
true.
Yeah. Should come up. Hopefully.
You
You're
know
gonna
what's
have to
so you know
remove.
what's so crazy? At one point, Nurkic was better than Jokic.
Jokic. Yep, he was better than Jokic, man.
Yep, they traded Nurkic to get Jokic's development because I think Nurkic got injured and Jokic looked really well.
Tell me y'all saw that, bro. Watch this.
Yeah. It does that for some reason. I don't know why.
The infinite. Oh shit! I'm about to blow my
I
shit
see a
up. Look at that.
flag.
I'm about to
Okay,
blow
I
my
see
shit
it.
Wob,
up.
wob, 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 wob.
How do I get around
Wait,
that?
is that like an Elgato thing or something, or what is that?
No, I don't. I'm not.
I'm just
It's
trying to
not.
do a screen
Nothing's
share.
going through a
Trying to
pastor.
do a space here.
What's the what are you trying to share?
The trade
I'm just
machine.
on.
Trade
I'm just
machine.
on the trade machine.
There
Oh,
you
there
go.
we
There
go.
you go.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
Oh,
So
brother.
it started with Kuminga going to the Bulls and Shaden Sharp going to the Warriors. This was basically the foundation of the trade, where the Golden State Warriors received Nurkic, Patrick Williams, and Shaden Sharp. They didn't move it, but they got also a 2026 unprotected pick from Portland. Trailblazers walk away with Draymond Green and DeMar DeRozan. Here's the number I want people to pay attention to. This right here. Because if you notice, I'm going to adjust trade. If you notice, Klay
15
Thompson
million
keeps making
down.
43.2, and Levine's going to be making 40 this next year. If I send Klay to the Bulls and Levine to the Warriors, just that, we're not going to add picks right now. But we could if we wanted to. Look at this shit, bro.
Oh god,
Levine,
yes.
Nurkic, Williams, Shaden Sharp, right? Maybe swap Kuminga for Shaden. They basically make the same thing. Holy hell. 18.7 million. As a matter of fact, the Blazers save money. The Blazers save
Bulls.
money. The Bulls save money. They get an expiring Klay. They offload that last year of DeMar DeRozan, and they get Simons, Kuminga, Moody, or Simons, Shaden Sharp, and Moody. Brother, it's too good to happen. But if the Warriors want to get better and like dramatically improve their tax number, they do some shit like that.
I mean, well, they are 113 million over the cap right now.
Yeah, but 18, you know, 18 million, that's 18 static. Like, so that's, times whatever in tax, right? That's close to like, what is it, 60, 70 million in tax?
Yeah, because if you bring the repeater on it.
Yeah.
18.7 million is just room. That's in real life, that's like $70 million. So yeah, no, I liked it. I liked it, but again, my gut says Klay stays.
Yeah, I think Klay stays.
We'll see what happens if they're smart and not sentimental.
Bro, all Klay got to do is fucking take a proper deal.
Yeah, take what Wiggins is getting.
That.
He's like I said, he's already got generational money. Like Klay has made after this contract is up, he'll have made $266 million.
So, Gus, let me ask you this question: if he takes a Wiggins deal, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. That's 24 to 25 million a year. That's fine. That's about what he's performing at right now too.
Yeah.
Wiggins is exceeding his contract.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is not an option. He's getting that 43 if he plays with us, correct?
Yes,
but the problem
next year.
we're running into is why my quote unquote South says that Lakeup is not gonna gamble and let Klay play out the deal without a deal in place.
See,
he's not gonna allow him to.
That's what motivated.
Letting him play out the 43 million. He walks away. Lakeup gets nothing.
This is precisely why.
Well, if that happened. Okay, then Klay at that point Klay is signing himself away from the team, because if he's not going to get a deal,
that's what my panic was about today, because Lakeup's final straw wasn't even necessarily Klay. He was pissed, but it was Draymond. Draymond taking that meeting today. That meeting all it did was drive up his price. Allowed Rich to say, "Guy, bro, there's 4 guys involved. Memphis wants him. Houston wants him. This person wants him. That person wants him.
Okay.
We need
then
115, 3 years, 115." And now Lakeup is forced to pay it. Then
He's not
Clay turns
forced. He's a
around.
free
Then
agent.
Clay turns around and says, "I need 40 mil a year."
Well, that
Lakeup is
would
looking
piss
so
me off.
perplexed. He's like, 40 a mil a year. I got 110 for you, 115 for you. And if Clay says no, then what incentive does he have to say, you know what? Play out the year of your deal and we'll reconvene. At that point, he could just walk away.
Well, he could also trade him at the before the deadline to
Oh yeah,
a
yeah,
team
yeah.
that
He could
wants him. And
trade him at the deadline, of course. But what I'm saying is, like, right now, Clippers' appetite for Paul George is through the roof because Kawhi did another procedure last week and he ain't even coming back
for the
now.
MCL, right?
Yeah, he did a scrape up.
That's another time going under the knife. I mean, they should be open for shop, man. They should open up shop.
So at the end of the day, the purpose of Paul PG is PG knew he's not a number one in the championship team. He's a 2. But your number 1 is not playing. He has to resort back to a 1. And then what happened to Norman Powell? Norman Powell is supposed to be on the move too because he's done. So now you don't even have that potency off the bench or Norman Powell who could be inserted into the starting lineup due to the fact of injury. Terrence Mann can't handle that situation. And I think Terrence Mann's contract's right about up too.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's like conundrum, but at the end of the day, 43 million is
So
43
wait,
million.
summer league starts July 3rd. Okay.
Yeah, in Sacramento, but they have 6 teams.
We should start, Urkel. We should start thinking about scheduling. I don't know if it's not out yet, but guys,
It is. It is.
No, it is. It dropped today.
No. I know it's out. I'm saying
Not on playback.
Yeah, not on playback. So guys, I'm assuming the chat wants us to watch the summer league, right? So
we're definitely watching that.
We'll figure that out.
Bro, we got content up on content, Dre. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to watch.
I want that lineup. I want that lineup to be, and I know there's guys that have been on that rock Santa Clara for a little bit, but I want that Lester, Pod, Gee, TJD lineup out there ASAP. Bro.
Oh, for sure.
I want that out there right now.
Shouldn't they?
I think TJD is gonna dominate summer league. He's just gonna be flying everywhere.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be older than most people there.
He's so much stronger and athletic than so many of those guys.
Hey, yo, Urkel, I ended up telling you why he fell.
Nah,
You didn't hear
that?
that?
No, he was supposed to go. He was supposed to go 30, and the Golden State Warriors couldn't buy their way back into the first round. Late. They could only get the 57th pick from Washington.
Yeah.
So he told everybody, "Don't pick me." His agent told everybody, "Don't pick him." And Mike Dunleavy gave him a guarantee.
Because his agent is Mike Dunleavy's brother. His agent's Mike Dunleavy's
brother-in-law, I think.
Oh, his brother-in-law?
I think it's the brother-in-law.
Yeah,
they're still related. They're family. Yeah,
they're their family. Yeah,
that's so crazy, bro.
That's his
so
brother.
They gave him a guarantee. So everyone is saying, why did he drop to 57?
Yeah, because he got a guarantee.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. I want to see that lineup so bad because that's spacing and athleticism and skill. Oh my gosh,
TJD is gonna be better than PBJ, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I think he's already a. If you don't need spacing from your like big wing, I think he's already a better fit. Because where PBJ had like he had a shot on him, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit was crazy.
The thing is though, that
he was not strong enough to handle the assignments that he would have.
Every other facet of basketball, I would say playmaking TJD, defending TJD, rebounding TJD, scoring probably TJD by like slight because he's a better finisher. He's a better play finisher.
Yeah.
I'd probably say, yeah. I mean, he's probably the better
No,
player
no,
right
no,
now.
no. You're right. It's Mike's brother. It's Mike's
Yeah, it's
younger
his
brother.
brother.
Oh, it
It's
is
his
his
younger
brother.
It's
brother.
Mike's
Yeah.
younger brother. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I remember at TJD at the press conference said, it helps, coming here because Mike's brother is my agent. I remember he said that at the press conference.
Mm.
I think his brother represents Cade Cunningham. I actually checked out his Instagram page. I think his brother represents like Cade Cunningham and a couple other people.
If he's
Yeah.
okay, I
So
want to be disrespectful to
he
Draymond.
was safe going to 57 because Mike said I'll give you a guaranteed contract.
Yep.
And because
You'll get
when
paid.
you're 57 you don't get a guaranteed contract.
Guaranteed.
They gave him a
No.
Wow, that's
contract.
interesting,
That's
Shadow.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, so I
That's a
forgot
Draymond.
to
That's a
share
big
that.
W
I
move,
forgot
bro.
to share that gem with the
That's a
space.
big
Because
W.
you know what, right? It didn't make any sense that it didn't make any sense that he fell that far
57. Forget me being wrong for a second
for a guy
and
that
not
averaged
knowing what I'm seeing.
20 and 10 in
57 made
college.
no
No,
sense.
he was supposed to go to last of the thing, and they literally told him don't go because you know how I found out one of my boys had two clients in the draft, and this is not even Rich. This is one of my other guys had two clients, and on the board was Trace and his client, and they ended up taking his client because Trace's agent called in and said, "Yo, we're good. We got a guarantee." So everybody who tried to call in to pick him, like called in and say, "Yeah, we're gonna pick." James told him, "No, we're good. We have a destination." So it's like the
that's for a
irony of
second
it
rounder,
being your
bro?
brother. Then on top of it, in the second round, your contract's not guaranteed. Dunleavy said, "I'll guarantee it because we know what type of thing for believing in us." So they actually worked it out.
See, the beauty of this is like I kind of scouted him and I thought he was a great fit for the Warriors. And I said, 19, I'll take 19. Ideal world is we trade down, get him whatever.
Death, we wouldn't have got him on a
Bro,
two-way. He
wasn't he in
wouldn't
I
our
have
could have
first
been.
year?
never imagined
Wasn't
we
he in our
picked him at
first year?
57, bro. Ever.
Yeah, he was in our tier 1 or tier 2, something like that.
It was in our trade back.
Trade
story.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadow isn't about who you know more than it's about who you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Connections.
That was like that's the epitome of serendipity, luck, chance, and circumstance. It just got
Brother.
lucky that the Dunleavy just got the GM job. He wasn't a scout. He wasn't the VP or the scout. Maybe if it's Bob Myers, that deal doesn't necessarily get
No.
done. But Dunleavy was the scout on him, right? His brother ends up getting the kid for NIL last season, and the whole time he was on their draft board. And to be honest with you, if the Warriors bought their way into because they were trying to buy their way into the first round, if that happened, they would have picked him anyways. Because they were picking Pod and him. Those were the two guys that they wanted.
That's from what I heard. That's why he never left Indiana, though, is because his NIL deal was so good.
Yeah. James got him the
So
bag.
he was making so much money at Indiana that he just is like, why do I need to go pro for? I'll just stay in college and make the bag.
He stayed in school. Because you guys gotta remember the second round money is not even that great and it's not guaranteed. I think what is it?
But he would have gone in the first round. He should have gone in the first round. What don't you think? Like not last year?
The stat is 66% of second rounders fizzle out. They don't even make it. They don't even make it past the season in the NBA. So I think for the last 4 years, it's been 17 out of 30 haven't made it, and 1 year it was 18 out of 30 never even made it past their second. They went to the G League, and then at the G League they
Sometimes don't make
G
it past
and it just fills it up.
training camp.
I think Kerr is going to play him too because he's a 4-year. He's a 4-year player, right?
Bro,
he's a 4-year player.
That too, fam. That's been literally our only power forward since fucking David Lee. We haven't had no power forward, bro.
He's the Chris Paul law partner. So when I hear people saying they need to go outside in the big, I'm like, we already have a big. He can be like Chris Paul's law partner.
Yeah, his measurables are
it's insane.
Up there with
it's
like
not
Blake,
even so much
with
his
like
vertical,
Blake
it's
Griffin.
his standing vert. His standing vert is crazy. Like
Shadow, have you seen his combine? His combine rankings? It's nuts, man.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
He was crazy. It's locked.
6'9", 250 with like a 37-inch vert or some trash like that.
Yeah, and then he got 7'4" wingspan.
Bro, that's crazy. Pull up all his passing. He does this weird.
Yeah,
he's so
I
unique.
watched
He
it.
just leaves the floor, but he never turns it over, bro.
Yeah.
The man averaged 3 blocks a game. He's probably one of the best weak side defenders in the NCAA, and he was number 1 in the entire NCAA in box plus minus.
Yep.
Amazing.
You got it way down
Amazing.
there.
Yeah, that submarine shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, they found human remains
Where?
in the submarine.
I thought the thing like compressed
Oh,
itself.
I thought they just found a black box. That was it.
Nah, they found the sub.
Yeah,
That's
they said
crazy.
human remains were in it though.
Wow.
You got pictures?
Guys, relax, bro.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy, man. Like the thing just crushed, bro. Like
I don't know what you shouldn't have been doing down there in the first place. Fucking rich people and rich people problems.
man.
Yeah, they found a body.
So what was the explanation? Like it just crushed from under pressure or what?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
pressure.
Oh my god.
Did
Sammy, the
Did
man
Lowe
charged
sit on it?
$250. People, the man had a death waiver on the first page. Like,
It's like
check
Lowe's
this box.
couch implosion.
There's no liability.
His son got so famous that he was texting fucking OnlyFans models.
Bro, I think his son. It was his stepson.
Yeah, he started texting OnlyFans models.
Yeah, and he had beef with Cardi B. Bro, he was saying the N-word on Twitter too.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I think that guy had
Shut up, Guzzle. Shut up, Guzzle. Shut up, Guzzle.
I'm talking to one right now.
Where's North when you need him? Where's North when you need him?
Urkel, don't you find it funny that I was calling the burners in the spaces cockroaches, and then people start up a
Cockroach.
spaces?
No cockroach space.
Yeah.
No cockroach space. Okay.
They're definitely like Lakers fans or some shit like that.
No, they're
actually-
Warriors.
No.
They're
That
Warriors fans.
dude said he's Dub Nation.
Oh, really?
Yo.
But
It
they
says on
couldn't.
his profile hashtag Dub
They
Nation.
said Laker Betty's in that space. Oh no.
Gosh. The whole space has the clap now.
Oh my god.
Twitter clap? Wow.
The
Guzzle,
Twitter
man,
clap.
fucking relax. Chat, can you tell Guzzle to relax?
Where's North? North.
It's probably that bitch. Kelsey.
All right, I volunteer.
Okay,
Stop.
fine.
Where's
They just
North
got
at?
HPV. How about that?
Oh my god.
Let me just eat my watermelon in peace.
Somebody said cook, Guzzle. Do not let him cook.
Yeah, no, don't.
I don't cook. I never
Turn the
cook.
burners off, please. Turn the burners off.
I don't cook. I just heat things up.
Take
Jesus Christ.
I'm just a heater upper. That's all I do.
Everything they called Urkel is what the Guzzle is. They called Urkel a racist, a rapist, a harasser,
Oh, they
and
didn't call me a rapist yet. I got that going for me.
Jesus.
I'm like, when did I turn into all of that? Like,
Why does Curry Goat got fucking swipe as his picture?
he does?
Yeah, look in the chat. Curry Goat.
Curry Goat use Swiper as his Abby?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nikola Jokic.
To a $15 million.
$15.
$15 million.
Damn, that's crazy.
Huh?
They just showed Jimmy Garoppolo watching from the sideline, from the bleachers, bro. That's nuts. They show all them highlights, and they showed Jimmy Garoppolo in a sport coat. That's nuts.
What were you saying, Shadow?
No, I just spoke to one of my dudes. Like, we're texting, and he's like, Max Struess's number is $15 million. He played himself into a $15 million a year contract.
How do you know that, Shadow? Shadow, how do you know that?
You don't got no sources.
Nope, no sauces. Still spaghetti and ragu in the fridge, but no sauces.
You ain't got the Parmesan.
How are you feeling about odds about a week out from the draft? I watched a lot of tape on this kid.
Yeah,
Man.
he's good, man. He's good.
There's a lot of good, but there's definitely some bad.
He reminds me of Jalen Brunson.
He's gonna be raw. Like he's to me, like he's either Nico Mannion or he's like a Jalen Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think
he freezes in the paint a lot. He can't really pass on the move. He shoots good from 3, but I don't know, man. It's just these kids raw. Like it's gonna take time.
What's so wild, and this is
Pazinski
you
or
gotta
whatever.
understand. Bro, like, I was literally out partying during the draft, bro. It actually low key pissed me off because I wasn't not gonna be partying. You know what I'm saying?
He's at a wedding.
So draft night Thursday night, I'm in St. Aug, and I'm like, fuck, like the draft is starting, whatever. And even then, like, how long did it take to get to pick 19? It probably took fucking forever.
It took a minute. It took a minute. Yeah, it probably took like an hour.
So I knew I was not going to be watching my phone draft.
That shit was torture, bro. I had like 5 phones going. I'm getting I had no help. I had to post trades, everything. I had to throw shit in drafts when I got it like early. Because I wouldn't get them. It's not like I'm getting the picks in a row. I'm getting it like
right. So
this person's picking at number 12.
My phone buzzes and I get the Bleacher Report notification, and I see this Steve Kerr ass pick, and I'm like, "Fuck, bro, it is what it is." Like, I got to deal. I know that come Sunday on the drive back home or whatever, I got to deal with this shit. Like either in playback or in space, bro. Pick 57. Now I assumed he was gone. Had no idea. I see Warriors select potential steal of the draft, Trace Jackson Davis at 57. I almost threw my phone across the causeway, bro. I almost threw it across the courtyard. I was so excited. Made no sense. But now
so you're more excited than Chris Paul is at coming to the Warriors.
DC, first time in 4 years he was allowed in the draft room, dog.
Who, Kerr?
Yeah.
They shut Steve Kerr's ass out of that draft room. Bro.
What? They kept him out? Did they keep Draymond out too?
MVP.
Draymond was in France.
I started.
They better choke his ass out.
Really unserious.
He tries to walk in that room.
That's when I started looking at prospects anywhere between 14 to like 20. And Trace Jackson Davis is one of the ones. Like I'd put him in lists. People were asking me. I'd put him in lists in our group chat months and months and months ago.
It's like a mixture of young Blake Griffin and old Blake Griffin at the same time. It's kind of crazy.
I really liked Hawkes for us at that.
Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, dog.
The guy that Paul George was cooking. The guy that
he was not cooking.
He was cooking Paul George. Or Paul George was cooking him.
No, Paul George wasn't cooking him. He was cooking.
No, dude, Paul George hit like 4 jumpers in a row in that video.
And he kept taking Paul George into the fucking post and was fucking just cooking him in the post.
I only saw one time where that other dude scored on him.
I'm telling you though, behind Hawkes, that shit was like a shotgun blast to the heart when he went a pick before me. I hate that shit, man. Bro. I'd rather a player go 3 picks before me than a pick before me. It pisses me off when you pass on a player or you just go a pick before you. That shit pisses me off. I'd rather you go like 8-15, and then I'll be like, I can at least calm myself down. When he
did Blight Years have a show where they booed him?
Probably.
Did they boo the pick?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they
though, but Hawkins, I wanted him so badly, bro. It pissed me off when he went a pick before me. And you know what's so funny? Like Sam Vecini said pre-draft, like Miami's all over this dude. I'm like, yeah, all right, sure.
Dude, that's twice Miami has taken somebody, the guy right before we want the guy we wanted.
Yeah. You always do that shit, bro.
2 years in a row.
2 years. Oh yeah, Jovic last year.
Yeah,
it was, bro.
I remember the draft show, and Shadow was just like, he was just cussing up his star. He was so pissed when Jovic went.
Bro, we were both so pissed.
We're like, one more pick, and then Jovic went.
Yeah,
and Shadow's like, he just cussed. He swore up and down on the stick in Miami Heat.
Yeah, I'll be watching him summer league also.
Oh my god.
I wanted Hawkins, bro. That shit hurts. And then I got to play against that fucker in the California Classic, though. Fuck.
So when we took it, we should have drafted Imani Bates. I got bad news for you. I like Imani.
No.
He's a negative Warriors fit, bro.
Bro, this nigga is a tough shot maker. That's it. He can't make nothing else but tough shot
makers. You see this report right here?
Tough shot maker.
According to multiple sources, Draymond was not in the Portland meeting. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Of course
That's
not.
interesting.
Of course not, because it hit the timeline. You got cold feet. Did you? Hey, Urkel, did you see my quote tweet of that?
Yeah.
I basically said, "We ain't scared of you, nigga. Enjoy vacation."
You said we ain't scared of you, nigga.
Yeah, you know, make shit pop, bro. You think we're scared of you, bro? The front office might be, but the fan base is not. Do what you got to do. Go on vacation. My man went from France to Portland.
France to Portland. That's nuts.
On some contract intimidation shit, bro. That ain't gonna work. I've been trying to replace
That's-
him for 2 years.
that's what I'm saying though. Is like if he is going to just be this flagrant, why bring him back?
I don't even. When I play 2K, I don't even check what the salary cap table says before I trade his ass away.
That's nuts.
I trade him so fast, bro.
Nah, I'm about to do that shit over.
79 overall. Kaminga's an 84 before the season is over because I got him playing 32 minutes a game, bro.
Las Vegas Raiders.
I gotta I'm about to do that shit over. You know how you can create a player and create players and shit like that? I got like this like Manu Ginobili, Hito Turkoglu type of dudes on my back burner.
There's some fun fictional ones.
Yeah, I be making some fictional players and just put them on the board.
Like that don't necessarily break the game too. Like I
love they got the draft class shit in 2K. I love picking old players and like using two old players, dissecting their games and like putting them in one player and they're like a 79 overall and just put them in the draft and see how they develop.
What? Hey, you know what, chat? I'm not afraid to say it, bro. Send me Zach LaVine.
Let's play with Wemby. Wemby's not in the game yet unless you play my team. And in my team, I heard he's broken. My buddy plays my team. He said he's fucking broken.
So 2K doesn't know how to animate anybody over 7 feet.
No, they don't.
They really don't. Like, go try to dunk with Bol right now.
It's so nasty.
It should look so dumb.
It's like the ball is dropping into the rim.
They had to change his dunk animation, like his dunk package.
Yeah.
Would you give Clay for LaVine? Have you seen my trade?
The shot making stuff.
The trade, the symbol.
I'd trade Clay for Lonzo Ball.
Nah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
That's
nuts. You're trading him for no ass.
Clay, Moody, 2 picks.
Yeah.
For LaVine and one of those contracts.
Yeah, LaVine is actually they've actually shopped him and he's got no interest around the league. Chicago, they shopped him.
Why? How?
Because I don't know.
He's a franchise shooting guard. He's signed for 4 seasons.
Hey, listen,
wait,
bro.
Let me ask you guys.
The amount of rim pressure.
If Pods,
the amount of rim pressure between
what if Pods,
Kuminga, Wiggins, and LaVine
is a better
absurd.
What if Pods is
Steph would probably average
37.5% from 3 last year.
Steph's averaging 12 assists a game with Kuminga.
Is it more pressure than Dr. NBA saying he's a lawyer every time he's on?
Yo, Dr. NBA is always trying to start shit, bro. He was in that fucking.
He does, bro.
Bro, he was in that space saying, "Jim Park, come jump in here, boss." I'm like,
yeah, he's trying to start shit, bro.
Yeah, Patrick Williams is one of them. It's just hard. It's just
wait, Dre's up? Is Dre up here?
Dre's up here.
I don't see Dre. I don't see him.
I heard Dre.
Let me refresh. Let me refresh. Hold on.
If there's a legal matter or anything fringe of a legal matter, Dr. NBA is jumping in, bro. Like, well.
That's right. Know your rights.
Know your rights, man. Dr. NBA is, I am not Saul Goodman.
He's mixed.
You said Dre's up here?
I didn't see Dre.
I
heard him.
He was in here earlier.
Yeah, I literally just heard him.
Yeah, he was just saying something.
Dr. MB. Oh god.
I might throw the simplified version of that trade in the chat too. Yeah, if I know I can get LaVine back for Clay Moody to pick, bro, I don't even hesitate, man. I told you.
I'll take LaVine and Lonzo Ball's contract for Clay Thompson.
So that was the original trade like weeks ago, Guzzle, and people. So this is what annoys me. If you're gonna come get in my DMs and get disrespectful, whatever, and question my basketball acumen,
Domingo Herman's perfect through 6 innings.
Understand why Lonzo is in that trade. if Levine is younger and gets paid less, then theoretically Levine has more value than Clay. Is that not correct?
Whoa! Eric Gordon's becoming a free agent.
What?
He's a guard. He's a guard. Listen,
There's
He's
Dre.
a
said this.
6'6" thick dude.
He's 6'4"
Yeah,
thick dude.
yeah.
6'4" thick
But-
dude.
6'6" thick dudes.
6'6" thick dudes.
It doesn't fix our. We need rebounding.
It's
and
never
defense.
going away, Dre. It's never going away.
Yo, Guzzle, that's fine. I'll live it down. I'll own it. But I will say is this: he doesn't fix our rebounding or defense, which is what we really need. But you know what? He does have that Chris Paul connection. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Who does? Who does? Oh,
Eric
yeah,
Gordon.
Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, yeah.
He
He
does.
doesn't.
he
No,
does.
I don't want Eric Gordon. I don't want Eric Gordon.
Hell
No,
no.
but
I
what if?
don't.
Okay, wait. If we get 2 wings, okay, how about this? 1 wing. What if we get Yuta, Mason Plumlee, Eric Gordon? That's a win. I think that's.
I don't want Mason Plumlee.
Let's get Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon. Then we'll
All right,
have
let's
the
say
thickest
Yuta.
backcourt.
Jesus Christ.
Man,
Dre,
dog.
you know that's like the wing or the four.
You're nuts.
That's a
What if we
sick
get
man, Guzzle.
Yuta?
This man said the thickest backcourt.
What if we get Yuta, Dario Saric? and
Gat.
Gordon? I like Gordon. Honestly. I do think he can be good, but
The thick
he's a
brothers.
guard.
Nigga said, yeah.
Guzzle, I love that you know what that is, bro.
Eric Gordon waived by the Clippers, man.
The nigga said those things,
Dude, my mind is corrupted. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Hey, somebody said Larry, Gordon, Grant Williams, and Zion. The yacht team. The yacht team.
You guys are stupid, man. Get back to roots, man.
That's wild stuff, bro.
The Gat starting 5. First team.
We do that
This
in the
man
chat
said
right now?
Paul Guzzle.
Oh, God.
I'm for that if we do that in the chat right now.
Somebody said all BBL team.
Facebook, I'm with you, bro. We gotta get
This
the
man
yeah.
said Paul Guzzle.
First team all yacht. First team all yacht.
Oh, shit.
All the women in the chat are like, "Fuck, we took 7 days off this bullshit."
Oh,
Back.
Hey,
Yo, nobody
look at
says
the picture.
that. Like,
Yo, look at the picture in the chat. Look at the picture.
Yeah, I gotta relax, man.
I'm mad that the account is Caitlin Clark fan. That's great.
I would take Eric Gordon, actually. I mean, pause, but I would. On the minimum, I think he's good. On the minimum. But you would still need a solid wing and a big, like, Saric and Yuta or something.
Dre's trying to be serious through all this.
Y'all got me on Reddit right now.
Can I get
You
in
guys
on the
get
game
serious, man.
talk?
We're
It's
supposed to talk in
nuts.
hoops, man. Get serious.
Oh, come on, Shadow. You can't lie. This shit is funny, Shadow.
Torian Prince,
You guys are out of
9
control,
points,
man.
He's too
2
skinny.
rebounds, 2 assists on 47-38 splits. I like Torian Prince. I think he could be what is he, 6'8", 6'7"?
Is he?
Yo,
But
Shadow.
he's lengthy, like.
Shadow. When Kyle was
Yeah.
in Toronto, like, did you know Kyle when he was in Toronto, Shadow?
Who, Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah. I messed with his brother and his girl and stuff. Like I was taking care of his girl and shit. Yeah.
Was he like a super sensitive dude or not?
Yeah, he's sensitive.
Those dick jokes used to get to him, huh, Shadow?
Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's sensitive, bro. He's sensitive. And
I remember-
he's also like one of those people, like he keeps people suppressed. Like I noticed how he dealt with his brother and people around him. Like he's not like, there's a lot of guys who will leverage and put people in position and do those things. Like, you know what I mean? Like perfect example, like Siakam. Siakam made sure his brother got coaching. Like think Siakam's brother coaches 905. Like he got him in the coaching staff. Like, you know, like Giannis will make sure all his brothers are in the league, at least catching minimum checks, doing like he's like he doesn't empower people, but he does his like, you know what I'm saying? He was a cool guy. He liked to go out and shit like that. Toronto's just like it's a if you're an athlete and you're in Toronto, it's just like the nightlife can't escape you. Like you want to be out there.
Seidel is nuts. He said Lowry's a stallion.
You need to shut. Oh, you need to quit, dog.
Oh my god. Somebody said Lowry, Gordon, Zion, Grant Williams, DeMarcus Cousins.
Yo, you're so stupid, man.
The chat, bro.
That's wild, man.
Send
I'm
Larry to
I'm
Houston.
working
His
on my
man's
top
making
5 right
money
now. I don't
on
know
the
what you're talking
court
about.
and in the clubs on the pole. Real P Valley shit. I'm
P
done reading
Valley,
the
that was a
chat.
funny show.
P Valley was hilarious. They said,
Did you cry when Damian Lee left?
no, he actually Steph cried when Damian Lee left.
Man.
That's what I'm saying though. Is Damian Lee is like he's family to Steph, and he's still got
Seidel's husband.
he got left.
Yeah,
Seidel's
bro, they used to
husband.
like hang out and shit, so
Seidel's husband.
I'm just saying, if you, I understand Steph's going to be upset, but he's still like his goal for him is still trying to win a championship. So
Fuck
whether
Seidel.
if you
Can I talk
even if
about
you
an
lose Dre or
underrated
trade
angle?
Draymond or trade Clay, Steph is going to be like, all right, I'm going to do the best with the players that I got now.
in a weird way, they probably should have
You ain't
brought
going
him back.
you're
You
going
know
to
what
go
I'm
to
saying?
sulk.
Here's the underrated element of this. When you are committed to living a certain kind of lifestyle, there are certain friends that like they suck to lose, but you can kind of live without them. Let's put it this way: Clay and Steph live very different lifestyles. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. That's obvious. Steph's Clay's a playboy. Steph's a family man.
I'm looking for my
I'm
fifth.
definitely not watching that video.
John Morant didn't take your advice. Yeah, bro.
They said, why does Steph hang out with bums, D. Lee and Kent Bazemore?
Because they're both Christians and they're both basically family. Kent Bazemore put him on the UA in the first place.
Kent Bazemore,
That,
the
like when I
MAGA
tell you they go
Bays.
back, they go way back. Bro.
MAGA Bays.
Mhm.
MAGA Bays. Conspiracy theorists.
I couldn't pick a fifth, but those are my top 5.
Don't ask Kent Bazemore where he was January 6th.
Do that information what you will. I'm here for the people.
I know where his wife was.
Hey.
Shadow, what it do with the businesses?
That's a nuts list window. It's not like anybody's gonna take a screenshot.
I'm here, my G.
I know,
here, my
man.
G,
I'm doing
TJ.
well, doing well.
Who's got an echo? Somebody's got an echo.
That's me. I don't know. Somebody's
Oh.
echoing. Okay, I think we're good. Damn, I can't believe free agency is almost 24 hours, man. It's crazy.
Hey, TJ, once they trade Clay, are you gonna go take a picture with the new shooting guard?
Jesus Christ. Go.
God knows.
Stop. Go. Chat needs to stop too. I saw
With all due
somebody-
respect, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry are attached to the hip.
Until they aren't.
Jesus.
Like, you think Steph is going to quit if they trade Dre and Clay? I don't think so.
Steph's gonna demand a trade. He's gonna pull LeBron.
Steph is not going to demand no trade, especially when they can what they get back for them.
Trade me to Charlotte.
Why? So they can lose?
That's
I
what
mean,
everybody says.
they do got that Arab money now, so
It's that Busta Rhymes song. It's that Busta Rhymes song. Charlotte owned by Arabs, yeah.
they own a piece. They own a piece of the club now.
No, that's Washington. That's Washington.
Oh, is that Washington? That's
Yeah,
never mind. DC. My bad.
Jordan Poole's getting that Arab money.
Who bought the Charlotte Hornets?
I don't
Off
know.
of
Some
MJ.
tech guy. I think some tech guys. The Lakers are planning to re-sign D'Angelo Russell. Per Jovan, I don't know who the fuck that nigga is.
Good for wow. That's breaking news.
Oh my God, groundbreaking stuff.
The Lakers are going to overpay for 2 guards.
Gordon waving saved the Clippers 110 million in luxury tax. Jesus.
Seriously, what is Reeves without free throws?
I don't know. Reeves without free throw. He's Steve Blake.
110 million is wild.
I mean, here's the thing is I've seen this story from Austin Reeves before. I've seen it before.
You ready for him to go to the
Man like
Mormons?
Jeremy Lin?
It's
No,
called Jeremy Lin. It's
wait,
called Jeremy Lin. That's exactly right, Shadow.
No,
Man
no,
like
It's called
Jeremy
no,
Lin?
no.
Jeremy Lin.
Stop it. Stop it. You're not going to disrespect my
No,
childhood. You're not
it's
disrespecting my
Jeremy Lin.
childhood.
We're not
You're
disrespecting him.
no.
We're saying he had a nice stretch and he got paid.
He's better than Austin Reeves.
Is he?
Yes. If Melo, it was politics that ran him out of New York. Melo and J.R. Smith ran him out of New York.
Yeah, because he was the most popular player on the team.
Yeah.
Dude, trust me, I went to a Warriors Rockets game in Oakland, and the entire upper bowl was filled with Asian people
Jesus Christ.
wearing red. He was an incredibly popular player. So
Somebody said someone clipped that and canceled Guzzle
hey,
again.
if I don't know if Shadow. I don't know if Shadow probably he knows this, but like when that Jeremy Lin shot, when that was against the Raptors.
Yeah, bro.
And
The
whole arena
was cheering
for Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, they have a huge Asian population in Canada, like because outside of China, Chinese used to invest in Canada the most, especially Toronto. Toronto is the hottest real estate market on the planet. So, but they blocked him because it was getting too out of hand. They were buying the entire building and nobody's moving here. They're just using it to store.
Vancouver did the same. Vancouver did the same thing to them
and not care. Because remember, at the end of the day, China's a communist country, so they could, if you have $40 billion in your bank account, they can lock off your bank account anytime they want.
Yeah.
The Chinese government will just do that.
Shadow, somebody asked you about Olivia Chow. I don't know who that is.
Olivia Chow, she's gonna run Toronto to the fucking ground. She just wants to be more famous than anything. She just wants attention. She's not gonna do nothing for the city. She just wants to be famous and meet people. And meet famous people.
What is she, a politician?
Yeah, she just won mayor just like this week.
Shadow runs Toronto anyways.
Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Toronto. I did what I need to do in Toronto. I feel puzzled. I need to move somewhere else.
You coming to America? You moving to America?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do Dubai and Miami. Those two places.
Come on, get you some land in North Carolina, bro. Stop playing around.
I
remember that one time in Spaces when Shadow talked about how Americans eat, and that shit is the funniest moment I've ever had with Shadow.
Amazon's out here, Google's out here, Apple's coming.
Shadow said, "Dude, this dude was in there with popcorn. Put a fucking
that was the
straw.
Scariest thing I've seen in my life. It looked like he was gonna have a heart attack right on the spot. It was crazy, bro.
That was funny as fuck. I remember that.
I left the lady at the all you can eat. I left there at fucking the morning. I came back for a meeting because that's the only place I knew. It was centralized. So I knew, okay, meet me over here. I went back, the fucking same lady's still there but with 2 new people. Like she stayed there all day and ate. It was an all you can eat buffet. Like at some point, kick them out.
Shoot, even the Bacchanal gives you 2 hours.
Yeah.
What happened?
The Bacchanal in Caesars. It's like the nicest. Costs like $100 for a 2 hour
remember
meal.
that's like, and plus
in
it's
Caesars.
probably so sought after. So seats. This lady was there, no cap, 11 hours straight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even gonna disrespect her. I can't even say how much she weighed, but I would be surprised if she was less than 400 pounds. And she was just eating still. I'm like, bro, America is fucked. The health,
Shadow,
the
Shadow
healthy
has told
food,
this story
the
before,
healthy
and it
food,
gets funnier every
the
time.
healthy food
Yeah,
is
bro,
expensive as
it's
fuck.
hilarious.
The cheap food that's garbage is literally 99 cents. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen a bigger bag of chips in my life. It looked like a garbage bag you could drag.
If we win the ring this year, right? If we get Chris Paul a ring,
Pivot.
I think the
When
next
we win the
Pivot.
ring.
when we do that, I think the next order of business. I'm dead ass, but I'm dead serious. The next order of business should be to sign Russell Westbrook. I think we need to get him a ring.
Yo,
Dre,
Because
come
think
on.
about
You
it.
know I've been
Hold on.
tuning this one for a long time.
If it's
Russ don't like
if we
Steph though.
nah, I don't, but here's the
Well,
thing.
neither
Though.
does Chris
He's gonna-
Paul.
Well, hold on. If so, KD, right? Chris Paul. Now, if we get Russ a ring, that's three Hall of Famers, and then
Harden's
who else?
next.
Harden.
Carmelo?
Melo's retired,
Harden.
right?
We're gonna need
Melo's
Harden.
retired.
Harden.
No, oh yeah, you're right. Melo, you're right. He did retire. Okay. Well, that sucks. I wish Melo did not retire.
The
How about
Warriors
he
actually had
unretired?
interest in him a while back.
Melo's the new
Warriors did.
Charles Barkley without ever getting to the championship.
Let's take Harden, right?
Fuck
and help
Melo. He
him get a
fucked
ring.
over New York.
Listen, I'm watching these Chris Paul highlights, and I know they were from like a few years ago, whatever. But
Somebody said John Wall too.
I think we can win. I think we can win a ring with him. I really do.
John Wall.
We just need the right
I know we
pieces.
could. I know we could run with Brody.
Domingo Herman is perfect through 7 innings. Holy shit! This dude might go for a perfect game.
Somebody send me.
Go Herman.
You just jinxed it. You
I said it earlier.
We get Chris Paul a ring, man. It's Mike and it's Steph. Bro.
Yeah, which we should get all the
Chris Paul a ring?
Clippers, all the Clippers, the Lob City Clippers, and then all the OKC players.
Get Charles Barkley on a 10-day contract. He just sits on the back end of the bench. Let's get that fat fucker ring.
These are Adonis Haslam.
Get that fat fucker ring.
Kendrick Perkins can go ahead and come out of retirement soon.
No, fuck him. He can stay ringless. Fuck Kendrick Perkins. The light skinned brother with the green eyes. My favorite moment.
That dribbling video was.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's like, bro, it's like DJ. He looked like DJ Khaled dribbling a basketball.
When DJ Khaled was shooting hoops.
Yeah,
that's Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah, bro, it's the same shit. Though.
DJ Khaled shooting hoops.
And look at Moody.
Kendrick Perkins the type of dude that'll post a dribbling video and caption that shit. Yeah, I do this. I really do this.
Ball is life. Hashtag ball is life. No, he's not. Call me boo. No, he's not. There's no way he is.
I'm gonna be glad when all those.
Dr. NBA. Of course, Kendrick Perkins got triggered by a tweet. Carry the hell on, nigga.
Oh no.
We had conversations about that, if I recall.
He still doesn't answer the question. Sign Ronnie Turioff? Oh no.
Not Ronnie. Not DJ Mbenga.
DJ Mbenga is nuts. Joe Smith, not Joe Smith.
Man. Not Steve Blake.
Not fucking Jordan Farmar.
Damn.
Free agency's Friday, yeah. No, we'll let the Giants.
Not Darrell.
Lowest preseason playoff chance. Really? 16% chance to make the playoffs?
For who?
The Giants.
I think it's just because they think the NFC East improved considerably. I still think they're relatively decent.
We're the second best team in that.
Let me get my alcohol ready. North, what you talking about, bro?
He watching football this? Oh, he's a Bronco fan. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Hey, when y'all getting off of Jerry Jeudy, North? When y'all getting off Jerry Jeudy?
Hopefully soon, y'all can have him and Russell Wilson.
I'll take Jerry Jeudy.
Y'all can have them both. They're a package deal.
Somebody get that Lakers roster the fuck up out of here. We had Jay have the audacity to tell me that if we added after already adding Chris Paul, if we added Utah and was it Utah, Craig, and somebody else, that was a 46 win team.
Ooh, the Warriors?
Yeah, bro.
I think honestly, from the information that we've gotten, I think it's pretty likely that they trade Clay or Draymond in a sign and trade.
I think Clay. I
This
think
is why I've
Draymond's
been
staying.
trying to like get fans
Like, just prepare
thinking
your
about
mind for
what
this.
they can get
Prepare your
back
mind for this,
value-wise.
right?
Guzzle. If we trade both of them, it would have to be awful value for us not to contend for the next 3 years straight. And I'm not joking. Like, even Bleacher, now granted, I've seen some dumbass trade ideas from Bleacher Report, but if Bleacher Report thinks that we can send Draymond to Portland and get Shaden Sharp in a 2026 unprotected back, and apparently the Bulls aren't getting any interest for Zach LaVine, if they're willing to move both of them, fam, we're contending
Hold
for
on.
the next 3 years
Think
straight.
about this: CP3, Eric Gordon, Jay Crowder, Torrey Craig, Saric off the bench.
I might take Yuta
The problem is
over.
Kuminga and
I'll
Moody
take
would just
Yuta.
have to.
I think I take Yuta over Crowder, but yes.
Sure, yeah. Yuta's interchangeable. The thing is,
But
I don't
yes.
know what we do. What do we do with Moody and Kuminga? I just don't know what we do.
So
with
that's why I say Yuta instead of Crowder, because I know Yuta can play like the 4. Like, I know
You're right.
that.
No, and he's younger and
Yeah,
can shoot.
with
And he's a better
Moody, it
shooter.
does become difficult, and it's why I usually send him to the Bulls in that Clay trade, because I know the Bulls are interested. But yeah, with Moody, I think it's a lot more difficult because he's contending at. And what's crazy is I don't even know if he even knows this, but do we know if he's a wing? Like, do we know that he could reliably give us wing minutes, or is he a shooting guard?
He is a shooting guard.
I think he's a shooting guard.
He's actually a short.
So
He's,
I think
he's
we
actually
discovered
6'4",
that
6'5". He's
Yeah,
not.
Moody's a 2-man.
Yeah, I
He's a
think
two.
we kind of discovered that for sure this week. Now, if he puts on 10 pounds, maybe. But yeah, I think we kind of discovered that with certainty this past season. That being said, I think it's gonna be tough for him.
Dude, look, I'm Chris Paul is
then
not
he's
the same
competing
player
with
he
GP2.
was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but he's not that far off either. And I'm just saying, he's just, if you put the right pieces around CP3 off the bench, man, we're winning the title. Like, there's no way around it. Like, we are winning the championship. I see the vision. Like, I see it. We just need to put the right pieces around him. It's really not that far off. Like, CP3 is that fucking good, bro. He is that fucking good. I think people forget. I think people think it's like this is like a washed up, like, no. The dude is legit. Like, he can give you a double nightly, like 11 points, 10 assists, 11 points, 7, 8 assists. Like, he is that type of dude still. And off the bench, he's going to be playing against weaker competition, so he's only going to have an easier time doing that. By the way, did you know he's played more games than Steph over the last 4 years? Like,
really?
Yeah.
What in the hell is going on in this chat?
Yeah, those two dudes fighting in the chat. They squabbling.
Hey, that's what I came up here for.
Boy, squabbling over there.
There's furniture moving around.
Nah, they squabbling over Snake, bro. Snake. They see a woman, they don't know how to act, bro. They see one woman, they
Hey,
don't know how to act.
what was the what's his
Bro, that
name?
was stupid, bro. I was just sitting here laughing at it. I was wondering what y'all...
They see a woman and don't know how to act. Them brothers starving. Yeah, them brothers
what's Buddy's
starving.
name? Who the Husky bro name who does a skit?
Haha Davis. Is it Haha Davis?
He did a skit.
No, Drewski.
Who always want to act like they're fighting when girls are around. That shit is
Drewski. It's Drewski. Lindell's Drewski.
We gotta win this title, man. CP3. We can do it, man. We just need the right pieces around him. We might have a better chance. I'm not gonna lie. We might have a better chance next year than we did last year.
I agree.
If we just sign the right pieces, I really do believe that.
Dre,
and last year we had a good chance.
Man. We reroute him.
No, I think he stays.
That would be
Dre did not say that. Who said that in the chat?
Say what?
DC, you a fool, man.
Nigga wanted her at.
No, he's saying like that's kind of like what I'm hinting at, basically. Like,
yeah.
Dre said, "We must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused, my brothers."
They want the IG. They want the snap, bro.
I'm just watching how inspiring these Chris Paul highlights are, man. It's just very inspiring stuff. I think we can get this done, man. This is inspiring.
Recovering my my confidence in the team's offseason.
This could be an inspiring run here if we if we just put the right pieces around him, man.
Now you want elite instigating, Snake? You want elite instigating? Tell them that you sent me to IG, but not them.
Ice Spice is super mid.
Yeah, just give me.
She's below mid.
Fam, Torrey Craig, bro.
What is the obsession with Ice Spice? Bro?
Her mom is actually cuter than her.
No, she's not. Her mom.
Right at this point.
Her mom's ugly. Her mom's ugly.
Give me Torrey Craig.
That's it, bro. Don't make me put Reddit links in here, bro. I can find anybody.
She got Ice Spice got Down syndrome. What?
Yeah, people have been saying that for a minute.
Hey, man, relax.
Easy, huh?
Maybe that's why she sticks her tongue out. She's like,
yo,
that's pulling up a Dre tweet. Oh no.
Dre said Chris Paul's leadership could lead them to a victory.
So Dre, what's funny is Dre doesn't have to defend that tweet because I know exactly the context of that tweet.
I know.
I do too.
He was supposed to be getting a. They were trying to cheat the Finals MVP. They were trying to cheat the Finals MVP out of off of Booker.
Giannis or Booker, yeah.
Booker, yeah. They were bullshitting like crazy.
This ain't Chris Paul. This ain't Chris Paul. Chris Paul only does missionary. He's safe. That's nuts.
Hey, you want to know how I know that folks was going into my tweets? If somebody accidentally liked some shit from like 6 months ago, bro. I knew y'all was playback just looking for people's tweets.
No, somebody was
he's still perfect. DC earlier. Wait, DC, he's still perfect. I'm nowhere near a TV right now. I don't know if you can put the Yankees game on here. No, probably not. It's probably not on fucking television.
Yankees.
I know he's doing it against the A's.
I'm about to go see Asteroid City right now.
Asteroid City, yes.
Oh yeah. Yo, who directs that movie, Guzzle?
That's a dude. Freaking why is his name? Just
because it gave me what's his name's vibes. Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, that's
Is it him?
Yeah,
I think so.
Oh, I really saw the trailer and I was like, that is fucking.
That's the one with Scarlett Johansson and all that, right? Or is it, Asteroid City?
Wes Anderson, bro.
Yeah, Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson,
yeah.
If that's your humor, bro, his shit is like that.
I'm gonna go drink and then we'll go watch the movie.
Moonrise Kingdom is great. Grand Budapest Hotel is great. French Dispatch was pretty good. So that's the only one I haven't seen. I have not seen Fantastic Mr. Fox. I've heard.
Oh, Fantastic Mr. Fox!
Mr. Fox is great.
I've heard that
Fantastic.
It's so good.
I think I've seen all the rest of them. Bro, Moonrise Kingdom is fucking cool.
No, Fantastic Mr. Fox is a great movie. It's a great movie.
My man already put the stream links in there in that video.
I'm watching the Perfecto on A's broadcast. I'll update. All right.
Oh, they're playing the A's?
City.
Yeah, they're playing the A's.
People in here. Wow. Young Sheldon was playing in the background, fam.
What game is this?
Looks like 2018.
Oh man, the Oracle, man.
I think this is 2015.
The Oracle.
Now, if you got an ice machine, bro, don't remember to put some ice in that water.
I think this is 2015. I think this is 2015.
They pulled him for the closer? Shut up.
Oh no, this is 2018.
I figured I could tell. Wait, why are we watching this game? Did we lose this game?
2018 NBA playoffs.
Dre's watching
the inspirational CP3
highlight. This nigga said inspirational CP3 highlight.
The chat is in a particular kind of mood tonight. I'm actually kind of glad Kristen.
I remember I was watching on my phone at a graduation, bro. I was pissed as hell when I saw that score. Fuck.
Fucking shame they had Chris Paul and MVP.
Eric Gordon.
Man walks onto a young team that was already good and gets all the credit. That's nuts.
I know I slandered the fuck out of Chris Paul.
It's funny because people say like, "Oh, Steph is the only player that can create a shot." Blah blah blah.
CP3.
CP3 can create a shot, man.
Piss Paul.
That's
my favorite one. Piss Paul.
When
he plays bad,
CP's gotta have a roller though, right? He's gotta have a roller.
That's Trace Jackson Davis.
So so he's a good option.
I think Trace is a good option. Yeah,
Kuminga could be a decent roller, but
Kuminga as well.
Those are the guys that we have that are rollers. Like Trace is really not a roller. Like he's not a true roller. So unless those guys, like if those two guys don't get minutes,
That's a nuts pass from Harden, though. That's a nutty pass.
Bro.
Historically, man, like he is significantly less effective.
Nick
without him.
Yo, one thing about CP3 is he's just such a ultra competitor, man. I know that's such a like cliche thing to say. Like it's really not like a stat.
He's a dirty player, Trey. Okay.
Well,
you can say ultra competitor. I can call him a dirty player.
Guzzler, we need a little bit of that on this team.
Yeah.
That man.
But that's why we got Draymond, right?
He was
No.
dudes in the nuts.
So Dre, the preference is
Draymond's not subtle.
Preference is obviously we do it the way we've always done
CP3 is subtle. CP3 is subtle. You need some subtlety with it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that's frustrating.
There wasn't nothing subtle about
after
that
watching
Wake
this
Forest
last
clip.
season.
The
I know that we need that now.
We need the Chris Paul. The best one for me, not the DeMarcus Cousins one, but when he grabbed that dude's arm, pulled it underneath him, and then jumped on top of it and flopped on the dude's arm. Was it?
It was Marcus Smart, bro. I never seen anything like that.
Bro, I was like, that's crazy.
Bro, this is
like, how do you get a foul call out of that when you grab a dude's arm and then jump on top of it? It was almost like Harden when he jumped on the dude's back.
Especially on the cooking, man.
He cooked.
Look at this.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Look at this pass,
all right,
bro.
Ariza ball.
The baseline.
Hey, y'all have a good night. I'll link with y'all tomorrow if I can.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right,
and maybe we'll have some more news. Maybe Klay Thompson will get traded. Maybe Draymond will talk himself into
hey, fingers crossed. I'm not a hater.
A new contract. You know what? I'll say this. I would rather keep Klay on the team. But if he's gonna be like, I want $40 million into my next deal.
Yeah, bye bye.
I'm sorry, buddy. I love you, but sorry, buddy.
Bro, why y'all pulling up Urkel's tweets? Jesus.
No, they're saying
Eric Gordon to Phoenix.
Gordon to Phoenix, huh?
Imagine.
Oh man. So I don't know if y'all remember this, and I might have this number wrong. They beat us in 14. And I don't think they beat us again for 3 seasons.
What are you talking about? Like,
in the average margin of victory between the Warriors and the Clippers, I swear to you, was like 15.
Bro, there's like a slight
like
you can notice
insane.
like CP3's like
it was something stupid. Like we lost them in 14 at like the peak of Lob City's powers, and then after that, like championship year, after the championship year, it was curtains after that. Because I want to say after 15 they blew it up, right? Like Chris Paul was in Houston in 16, I think.
He's not as like sharp or quick as he used to be, but like
this team. You want to talk about a team that
he
was
kind of does
anointed,
move
bro?
the same now.
This
like,
team, bro.
He does kind of move the same.
Bro, the Warriors just came in out of nowhere. Like the Clippers were supposed to be that next team.
When I tell you they napalmed this team. And it's a shame that we never saw them in the playoffs.
We were supposed to see them in 2015, but they fucking choked.
They choked.
Oh my god.
They choked.
I'm not Chris Paul. Doc Rivers, non-adjustment having ass. He just let Josh Smith cook him.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god! Just backed my heel up and top.
He just did that by the way too. He just did that not too long ago. I saw a video last week. He was still getting up and throwing that shit down. No, it doesn't mean much, but
oh
my damn, that is nice. Fuck.
Bang bang.
Who was that shot there?
Yeah, the Eric Kaminga. The chat is extra wild today. I'm actually kind of glad Krista's not here, bro, because y'all acting kind of.
Bro, just imagine this, right? It's like 80. It's like 89, 86, whatever. Fourth quarter playoff game, and you have a stretch of like 4 or 5 minutes where CP is just picking apart the defense, like bucket mid range to the rim, alley-oop, kick out, like boom, 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 just mercenary killer, just boom, boom, and next thing you know, we're up by like 8. And do you know how like great that would be? Like I can tell you right now that I can see that scenario happening where like. We're down a couple points in the playoff game. CP3 comes in, starts the quarter, and we're just executing to a T for like 5 minutes. Steph comes in, close the deal. Like, I can see
Steph
him
doesn't have to
swinging.
fight uphill.
I can see him swinging the tide of like an entire playoff game multiple times in a run. Like I can see it, like a few games just swinging the tide.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I can't stand Buddy Ray.
Yeah, no, he
He gonna
can
be
do it.
cooking with
Like,
those foul calls, just running into dudes and going
well,
straight to the line.
he's just surgical. Like he is like, if we can just get stops if defensively, I mean, it's a fucking wrap. I mean, then he's just gonna kill you every time. Look at this. I mean,
Hey, listen in the chat, bro. At the point she starts getting uncomfortable with y'all, I'm gonna start soft banning y'all for real.
Yeah, we're gonna start banning niggas.
Because I want people to feel like they can be in here, bro. Like you want to shoot your shot, you want to follow somebody that's cool, but
Yeah, man,
just
don't
be
scare the
wise,
women out of
bro.
here,
Yeah,
man.
be wise. I would say.
Don't scare the hoes, man. Don't scare the hoes.
She's not a
Yeah.
hoe, but
I know she's not a hoe, but it's a figure of speech. It's a figure of speech.
I'm not saying anybody's doing anything. I'm just throwing a warning out there.
Just a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
oh yeah,
better not
for sure,
get
for
any,
sure.
we better not get any DMs. I'll put it that way.
Hey, on the real though, on the real, we know Chris Paul is a grifter. Do you think he's still gonna get the same whistle on the Warriors, or are they gonna be like, hell nah, you play for the Warriors now, you ain't getting
That is true. That is true. You gotta put the Warriors tax on Chris Paul. The Warrior tax.
Well,
like this might be a generational non-whistle for Chris Paul.
I'm telling you guys, like, I know he's old or whatever, 38, but I'm just like, man, I'm telling you, in the playoffs, he might, if things kind of work out, we're able to sign the right pieces, because this all depends on who we sign. But if we sign the right pieces, he can win us maybe 3 or 4 games at least in the playoffs. At least, like, just by himself. Because think about it, right? In the playoffs, the difference is in the margins. But if, let's say, Steph, Clay, Draymond have a off night, struggle, whatever, and then you got off the bench, you can just destroy these teams. Like, if we can just beat teams off the bench, I'm assuming the starters are going to do their thing. But if we can beat teams off the bench, we're going to be almost impossible to beat. I mean, I don't know how you beat us. Like, you would have to beat us off the bench. Like, that's what the Lakers literally did. They just destroyed us in the non-Steph minutes. You know, we were a positive in the Steph minutes. The non-Steph minutes cost us. So
I smell another explosive start like 21-22. If the shit starts to gel straight out of the gate in training camp.
now let me ask you guys this though: what if Kuminga and Moody do not work, and it just doesn't work to start off next year? Like, what if that
Is
happens?
Kurt Goat black?
I call Brooklyn expeditions for you, Dre.
Wait, what happened with Kurgo?
Is Kurt Goat
What?
black?
I think he
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I think he is.
Oh, he is.
Oh God, not
Dre,
this
I
shit
call
again.
Brooklyn expeditiously.
Yeah, and try to get Finney Smith or something.
Finney Smith, Claxton, whatever.
Because my fear is that CP3, like maybe just Kuminga and Moody are just still a little bit too young, and maybe they're just not ready to be role
I call
players.
Orlando too. I put a list together actually if they were to only trade Kuminga and Moody.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I know Ali. I don't like. It might be a joke. You think the team can be galvanized by win one for Chris? I'm not gonna lie. There's almost like a thing where it's kind of like the Boogie thing, where like you got to do.
It was David West.
Well, it's like this new, like, fresh kind of like
yeah.
challenge. Like, there's a thing to that where like
Yeah.
you got Chris on your team, and it's like this vet thing. It's almost like this vet thing where like, oh, they think you're old, they think we're old, they think we're all old and we're whatever, and like, let's all prove them wrong. You haven't won a ring yet. Let's try to get you like. It's almost like this collective group mindset. Like, you just need to find a common goal. If you can find a common goal, like, yeah, I do think actually it could. You need something to play for. Yeah.
And I think that factor that you're talking about, I think next season we don't get swept by fucking, who was that, Detroit or whatever. Like, they don't take those games off. They might actually take that shit serious now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's why we need Kuminga and Moody to be like ready, is because if they're just not going to be ready in the second unit against those types of teams, there's just no hope. And then we're just gonna have to move them like completely because, and I think they can be, but my fear is that maybe it's just weird. It's just a bad fit. Like there's just so many question marks. That's why I really think we should sign some vets to just stabilize it. Right, we still need some young legs in there, but at the end of the day, like once we get to the playoffs, we need as much versatility and experience as we can possibly add. So
How many players? We only have like what 10 players on the roster right now.
yeah, we have 3 open spots. 3 open spots. I think the 4th spot is going to be left open for like flexibility, just in case like someone gets bought out or whatever. Like Mike Dunleavy wants to keep that 4th spot, so we have 3 spots that we can fill out.
Fuck, man, I want Torrey Craig so bad, man. I need him on this team, bro. Fuck.
You know what? Actually, I was thinking about it the last 2 days. If we can get Yuta, like that might even be better than Torrey. But Torrey to me is still the number 1 target. But Yuta, Torrey's like the same shit, right? But then after that, it's like a big drop off. Like, yeah, Jay Crowder's cool, but I still think just Torrey and Yuta are like the standard for what we need.
I didn't even think about. I think that was either in Spaces or one of the earlier playbacks. The whole Yuta and Phoenix thing. I mean, I hope we can get him, but I feel like he might end up going to Phoenix, just like how you talking about Chris Paul could potentially bring someone to the Warriors. Like they might want to team up in Phoenix, but I don't fucking know. We need somebody. God damn it.
I know. We just need 1 or 2 dudes that we hit on.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I need him on my team.
Yeah.
If we had the cap space, we don't. But Jeremy Grant would have been really, really, really good for us.
Listen, probably not possible. But
no, he'll probably get 15.
He can come over in the Draymond trade too on go. We would have just enough money left over to take his contract also, by the way.
Bro, I don't know why we talking about a Draymond trade. We know his ass gonna be in training camp this year, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Stop the
That
bullshit,
Bleacher
man.
Report was like this wild Draymond trade has him going to the Portland. I'm like, a trade, bitch? You know how
way,
great that would be for us? Like
I wish.
I watched his playoff game. I watched his Kobe playoff game. I remember this. With
I remember exactly where I was when that happened, bro. I spilled popcorn all over my friend's floor.
I was, oh my god, I was at
that was back when James Harden was staring at people on the ground before he shot.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. Yeah, it's 19. This is a MVP run. This is their name. I watched that whole entire run.
But they don't like Steph because he shimmies.
Bro, I watched that whole entire run. It was legendary shit, dog. It was legendary shit. I can't lie. Bro, the greatest what?
The greatest
good brother.
Is that Oladipo?
Yeah.
I thought that was Andrew Nicholson. I thought that was Andrew Nicholson. Oh shit.
Yo, these clips are old, bro. You got
my god.
Yeah. Kenneth
Ty
Fredette.
Bro, Jimmer Fredette.
Little Corey Brewer. Just running in the background, Corey Brewer.
That's Rudy Fernandez. Rudy Fernandez.
Oh, is that Rudy Fernandez?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Dunleavy? Look at Dunleavy in the corner.
No, that pass is stupid, bro.
Not our fucking GM. What the fuck?
That pass is stupid, bro.
Dunleavy was in the corner there. Terrence Ross.
Terrence Ross.
Yo, everybody thought he was going to be a beast in Toronto. Remember when he had that 50
game? Toronto,
Terrence Ross was I remember that play, Vince. That was like in 2016, I think.
Yeah.
But yo,
Corey Lee.
He literally disappeared from.
I know y'all had Corey Lee deep on the.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, I was talking so much shit after this.
Right up on that too.
They haven't deleted that footage yet.
He bumps right into him.
I remember this too. I remember this.
DeMar DeRozan detonates, destroys. Yeah, I remember that. That was Mark Jones on the call. He's like, detonates.
Bruh,
destruction.
That shit's lit.
He was on the square.
That joke was nuts, bro.
Oh yeah, behind the back.
Yeah, this is nuts. This is nuts.
I was in a hotel when this happened, bro. I was screaming like a motherfucker, man. This shit was crazy. I had never seen no pass like that before.
Magic throws that pass, and everybody talks about the greatest playmaker ever.
Man, he didn't
bro, how do you throw that pass?
That
pass
I remember this too. This
Anthony
was Easter.
For three.
Yes,
again.
My dad was at this game actually. on Easter. It was an Easter
The
Sunday.
green headband went crazy, bro.
It was on Easter Sunday. My dad was
The
at
green
the game.
headband.
Bro, this
with
season
the
was
New
late
York, the
as
white New
fuck,
York
man.
jersey is
That
crazy.
lockout
Bang,
year.
hit it again.
Fuck.
Yeah, my dad
Look
went
at
to his game
Luol
on
Deng,
Easter
bro.
Sunday.
Yo, yo,
Luol
yo.
Deng, I'm pretty sure just stopped getting paid by the Lakers like 2 years
Luol
ago.
Deng, hey, Luol Deng would be
I remember this
an
too.
incredible player today.
Yes.
Today,
Yes.
bro, he would be the modern day 4 who can just like
Bro,
yo,
he's
imagine.
literally a stronger
Wait, are
Nicholas
the
Batum,
Lakers still
bro.
paying Luol Deng?
Nah, he's
No,
off the
I
books.
remember
Oh my
this. I
God,
remember the JR
JR.
play.
I remember
Yeah.
that too.
JR.
Oh my God. Oh my.
He's off the books
He was
now.
also a glitch in 2K, by the way.
Yeah,
Giannis. I remember this Giannis game.
Yes.
In and out and in again.
Is this the same game where he jumped over
No,
somebody?
no. That was 2 years later. 2 years later.
Okay.
That's when
It's
he
funny,
jumped
I
over.
watched a good portion of these games.
Rattled it in.
Yeah, I watched a good portion of these games too.
Look how much. Look at Giannis right there. He's
I
got
remember this. I remember this. I remember this. Dallas OKC.
That was like a one-handed like bumped in.
I remember
Oh
this.
yeah, shit. Sean Marion, bro.
Sean Marion got the ugliest shot release.
There was one though where KD hit as a game winner.
That was
Against
opening
Dallas.
night of the
That's
lockout.
Yeah, opening night. Yeah, I remember that. It was over Vince Carter or Sean Marion, one of the two.
Oh,
I remember this
one.
shit.
I remember.
J.R. Smith.
Ooh.
That
You
Gary
get that in the
Neal.
cool grays, bro. Them
Come
heavy ass
here.
shoes.
Hey, which play is this?
Y'all gonna keep this up for a while, or
Damn.
should I just leave y'all?
Hey, listen, I'll stay up for the Derrick Rose highlights. For real.
Huh?
Look at that.
We
I
can
said, I'll
finish
stay
this
up for the
video
Derrick-
out
for the
and
Derrick
then
Rose
end
highlights.
it.
Yeah, we'll finish this video and we'll probably shut it down.
Yeah, we'll probably close it out in like 10.
All right.
That
All
pass
right.
was nuts, Rudy. Or who was that?
Gallo.
That was
Yeah.
Gallo.
Damn.
That was Gallo.
Man, Fareed feel like he just disappeared from the league. Like
That's because
that
he
dude.
Kemba.
Kemba was cooking in Charlotte though.
Yeah.
Is that Miritich? Miritich
Yeah.
said, "Let me go sit down real quick, bro." That's nuts.
Oh,
I remember this. I remember this.
Is that
OJ
OJ?
Mayo. And
Yeah,
then
I
Tyreek
remember
Evans.
Tyreek Evans.
Look, the Grizzlies players are like ready to, and you got like, oh my
Look
goodness.
at the Kings player. Look at the Kings player. He was jumping.
Bro,
He
bro,
was
the dude was
good.
off the sideline already before it went in.
He knew it was good, bro.
Bro,
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at where that bench player is.
He's already on the court. He knew it was good, bro.
That's crazy.
That's like
Who
the guy
was
from
that?
the Bulls game. That
Jimmy.
walked off the court.
Jimmy.
And then he hit like that step back, that side step three.
Oh, I forgot Jimmy was in Philly also. Holy shit.
This 19.
There you go.
Yeah.
Those fucking Tobias.
Damn,
Harris
that's cold.
We should have won
Tobias Harris over me.
Jimmy Butler would be nice on this team too, on the Warriors.
Yeah, he pissed me off talent wise.
Oh yeah, Wiggins.
The Wiggins game winner. This is the Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Game winner. I remember this one.
I remember and he
Man's from Toronto.
It was like a half court shot.
Yeah.
Boom.
Logo ball.
Curry range.
Bank.
Logo ball.
Bank.
The next former Wolf to win a chip.
Oh, I don't
God,
don't
show
bullshit.
no.
I don't want to see this
No.
bullshit. Get this bullshit off the screen. This bullshit off the
LeBron,
screen,
yo,
man.
LeBron was like he looked like he didn't. I don't know, something about 2016. He just didn't look as strong as 2015. But I don't know.
That's because he knew those teams.
That's because the what is it? Performance enhancing drugs wore off.
You couldn't use it.
This was a crazy shot. I remember this shit too, bro. Oh my!
Isn't this the
Didn't
one where
Blake
he
Griffin
cried
break his
after the
head?
game?
I watched this. I watched damn near that whole series.
Oh, I remember this.
Tony a dog for this.
Bro, I thought he was goaded after this. I was like, bro, Tony Parker owns
Tony a
LeBron.
dog for that, bro.
And he
Yeah,
backs it in.
bro.
What a shot from Parker.
Yeah, Tony, bro. Tony Parker was a dog.
He's not.
Tony Parker.
Figuratively and literally.
His
jerseys are ugly as fuck.
No, I
Pound for
like those
pound, one
Celtics
of the
jerseys.
best
I like
finishers
those.
at the one ever around the rim. I mean, that dude.
Oh, those
I
weren't the
wanna look
Celtic
up what-
jerseys. I like the Celtics.
No, that's the
one.
Jazz.
No, I like the Celtics one. Celtics had a green and gold one that was nice. But nah, the Jazz ones are ugly. I can't lie.
Is that John Lucas?
Gaines, bro.
Yeah, that's John Lucas.
Oh, this is Jeff Green shot.
I remember this too.
Crazy, bro.
And those Celtics fans, look at the Celtics fans on the sideline celebrating. You see that? You saw that?
Bro, fuck the Celtics.
Damn,
bro.
LeBron knew it was
Jumping up
over.
and down. Joe Johnson.
Also, Celtics Kelly to
ISO
win.
Joe,
Damn.
Arkansas legend. Did he get that shit in all the time? Wait.
Have y'all seen the video of the dude he's taking a video of like at a game and they're playing.
Yeah, I remember
It wasn't
this.
even.
Santa
It
Kobe.
was Joe.
Oh,
shit, bro.
Fuck.
I mean, Jared Allen said no.
See, when Kobe did that, he actually posterized in that. So just putting that out there.
remember the
Oladipo was a dog his rookie year.
Tobias game
I love
winner.
those jerseys, man. I love those jerseys.
Man,
J. Cole.
These really were the old days, man.
J. Cole. I was a kid watching these.
Oh, I remember this shit.
To James.
That was nuts.
Right, Nick Young tried to take a charge.
And then they did it again later. I think this one's off the glass. Yeah, it's off the glass.
This is stupid, man. Where's Jay?
I was led to believe that
Somebody
the
go
reason
get
why
Jay.
folks was rooting against the Warriors is because they were like cocky and disrespectful.
I remember this.
Amari Stoudemire, bro, he's literally one of my favorite power forwards ever. Injuries
I
took
was
his
at
career.
this game.
Yes,
with
bro.
my
When he
dad.
came to New York,
I remember this shit.
Why would you jump
this
at
man
that,
gave him a
bro?
hug midair, bro. This man gave him a bro hug midair.
Why would you jump at that, bro?
Nah, folks was crazy.
Oh, Moutier.
That's some bullshit, man. How the fuck does that
And
go
Moutier, bro. Wow.
That shit don't count.
How far
man.
did this
Ain't
go
no
back?
way.
Like,
Man,
like
probably
20.
a decade.
Oh no, don't. I remember this.
I remember this
Russ.
shit.
Remember Russ? Spins. Bam.
There's no fucking way, man.
Russ would never hit that shot again.
It's like 2014, I think.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, it's KD MVP.
Oh, on Hibbert. I remember this play.
Yep.
See, people be acting
Yo,
like KD
Indiana
was
was fucking
KD got
elite this year,
strapped,
bro.
Defensively, they were nuts during this.
check it out, bro. This was Paul George, George Hill, David West, Roy Hill.
Y'all remember when they started the season like damn near undefeated, and then they just fell
Yeah.
off?
Yeah,
That's
dumbest
a-
block ever, by the way.
Granger. Oh, this was like
I don't even know if we took the time to appreciate.
Oh my god! What
That's
a
fucking
pass.
insane, yo.
Yeah.
It's a football pass, bro. Fuck.
This is why they hated the Heat, man. Look at this shit, man.
The best
2017
team.
Warriors,
Not
man.
enough people hated
Oh,
the Heat,
Luka.
if you're asking me.
Yeah, I remember
That's
this. This is rookie year. It's
bullshit. That
rookie
is
year, right?
bullshit.
It's rookie year.
There's no way.
One-handed.
That
That's
like
bullshit,
that like had the
man.
perfect dip and everything. Oh, I remember this. Kawhi. Bam.
We got him.
Yo, Kawhi was such a killer, bro. Like people forget, man.
Oh, this is this 2016
And then
or
he blocked
17?
Harden. He blocks Harden. Watch, he blocks Harden.
Get that
Oh, this
shit
got
out
to
of
be
here.
2017.
Yeah, this was 17. This was 2017.
Dang, the Spurs was on the Warriors' heel that year, man. We easily could have not been
Oh, I
the
remember
number one
this.
seed.
With this Tyler Eulis.
Wow.
Oh no, this is Bledsoe. And then I think Isaiah. Was it Isaiah Thomas that hit the shot?
Yes, it was Isaiah.
No, it was Tyler.
Oh,
Eulis.
What the
It was Eulis.
fuck?
I was right. It was Eulis. I knew it.
Well,
Tyler
that's game.
Eulis.
Tyler Hughes, Kentucky legend.
I remember now. Yep. He had the
I
steal.
hope he's hooping overseas or
5'9".
some shit.
Oh,
Or
the spin. This was like
360.
the
The spin, the
360.
spin.
Yep. Bam.
PG.
This is 2015, I think.
He's like,
I still have the
oh,
USA
yeah.
threes. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
the USA PG.
I remember I went to the barber and got that swoop thing in my hair because of Paul George.
Oh yeah, that pass got so much hype. That behind the head.
Yeah.
MVP.
Bang. Man, fuck Boston, bro.
Oh, remember this?
I remember this. The tip in.
Trevor
Yeah, the
Booker.
tip in.
That was Trevor Booker.
Yeah, Trevor Booker. Yeah.
That's
I need
nuts.
that Giannis game winner when he stepped out of bounds. That shit was funny as hell. They didn't call
here
it.
we go.
Yeah.
I remember I screamed like a little girl when he get this shot, bro. I screamed like a little girl.
This
when
man
he
did this
that.
to him 2 years in a row, by the way.
I was just telling Brian to eat that the whole time. I was
From
like,
the
eat
same
that,
spot, bro.
eat that.
I
And
was
the producer,
screaming.
and the producer also, the producer for the series was on his job.
When Katie
Because
hit
when he
that,
did it in
man.
2018, They literally showed the
Dre,
replay.
we
of
should have
that
swept him, bro. We should have
Bro, when
swept him.
That
KD
is
when KD hit that, man, I'm not gonna he was to my eyes the best player in the world. I mean that shot right there, like
We should have swept the Cavs,
Man, the
bro.
only
That should have
reason
been
we
the
didn't
perfect
sweep them
run.
is because they set the playoff record for most threes made in a game to get one game.
look at that.
They had to
No,
do
it was
that shit
because
to get one game.
the calls were
Bro, look at him
bullshit going
here.
the Cavs' way,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Isn't that bitch
Wait,
ass
boy.
Brandon Hayward or whatever?
Yeah, Brendan Hayward on TV now.
Yeah.
Page is still. Hey, you know his kid's coming up soon.
Whose
Oh,
kid's projected to go number one? Is it Boozer?
Yago.
Damn.
Isn't Boozer's kid?
Right? He got two sons coming up, Caden and
Fuck, that is disgusting.
Caden and
Oh, Paul Pierce, bank shot.
Did you call bank? I called the game.
Yes, sir. Yo, the Wizards almost made a deep run this year. that year.
Yeah, they made the conference finals, didn't they?
Didn't this
Or
Wizards
was it-
team beat the Raptors?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, they did.
Damn.
Oh,
I
remember this?
I remember
Yep.
this.
Ooh, what a push off.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit.
What a
That was
fuck!
just. I mean, he had no
Can y'all-
lift. He had like
Can
no
Is
y'all
that
hear me?
lift.
Ryan Holland? Oh hell no.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
we can hear
Oh
you,
my
Jay.
God.
We can hear you, Jay.
Oh, here we
can
go.
hear
Here
you.
we go. Ginobili.
I just heard people talking about me tonight that your 46 win team next year is going to be great.
No, Jay.
by people, me.
Yeah,
No,
it's Wendell.
Jay, you remember?
No,
Oh.
it wasn't even. It wasn't even directed at you. Somebody posted a like projected roster for the Lakers given free agency, and I was like, "Ain't no way, bro."
Oh, remember this?
Jay
Boom,
was
boom.
just
Jay,
telling us. Jay was
Jay,
just
where
telling us
were
our
you
team was
Christmas
46 wins, bro. Ain't no way
2014 when
a Lakers fan is
Bron
excited
and
about that
Duke
roster.
was throwing alley
The Laker roster is going to be really good, bro.
I'm sure.
Anthony
It's going
Davis.
to be it's going to be really good.
Okay.
It's going to be really good.
It will be good, but we'll see. We'll see what
Oh,
the
peace
rest
out,
of it.
Kim Jong. Yeah.
I think old boy goes to.
More
I think the kid
bullshit.
from the Nets goes to the Suns. Pretty.
Utah?
Yeah, pretty. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure of it, actually. It'd be really shocking if the Suns didn't get him. Actually, I would be shocked if they didn't get him.
If they didn't get who?
But it has to be a minimum, correct?
Yuta,
Gordon?
yeah.
Oh,
No,
Yuta.
Yuta. I would be shocked if they didn't get him.
Mm.
He's not getting the MLE.
Ooh,
No,
Chef.
So,
Why
so
not?
I would just.
boy.
You don't think he's has enough experience yet?
Well, it's not that he's 29, but there's also like I think it has a lot to do with his defense. I think that's a little bit of why he didn't play as much as he did
I thought he's a
with the Nets.
Isn't he decent?
I mean, I guess. I mean, he's big. He's tall.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
MVP Rose.
he could shoot really well. That's the thing, you know. And then they like I know he got injured, but they just didn't play him a lot down the stretch because I don't think he could defend.
You
So
know, Blake's dunks in his time with the Clippers, bro.
Yeah, they were
the one
nuts.
he just threw into the basket.
Yeah, the one over Pau Gasol.
Or,
Over
not
Pau
Kendrick.
Gasol.
Mike
I
Dunleavy
remember that
again.
night.
Saw
That was
Mike
a
Dunleavy.
Wednesday game.
Bro, the one he threw in.
Get low. Get low.
A monster jam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, that's the one over Pau Gasol.
Oh, he dunked on Pau Gasol twice in one game, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Kobe said he was embarrassed by that shit. He was like, "Don't let it happen."
What was the thing the announcer used to always say? Oh me, oh my.
He threw that shit in the rim on
Oh
purpose,
my
too.
god, that Derrick Rose dunk is nuts.
The
Derrick
Perkins one was
Rose,
almost
man.
crazier.
I don't care what y'all say, man.
Fuck,
Derrick Rose was a
dog.
problem, bro. He was a problem.
Derrick Rose was a problem.
This shot. I remember this
I
shot.
hated this game. Man.
This was
bullshit,
opening
man.
night, right? Wasn't this opening
No, it's
night?
not. It's not opening night. It's not.
I think
opening
it was
night.
like the third game of the year, something like that. Second, or like it was one of the early games.
Everybody was killing KD because they were like, he stepped
Twitter was going
out.
crazy. We forget the Harden stands, bro. Oh my god, on Twitter,
They're
Harden
going off.
stands
Oh
was
my
nuts.
Is that Derek Jones?
Yeah, that's DJJ.
Bro, you guys remember like the
Hell.
Harden stands,
Catch
like, the
point is
OG
stupid.
Harden stands? Remember
Bro.
BGN or
Nigga with the Jordan logo.
Fuck.
Look at the Jordan logo.
Look at him.
His
I
birthday
wish the
nuts.
Cavs didn't have a timeout.
Mike Dunleavy. Dunleavy. Look at Dunleavy celebrate.
Look, man,
So do
listen.
you
Hey,
guys?
you think
You got? Hey, do you guys realize that the Clippers basically traded Eric Gordon for Whitmore?
Whitmore?
It's
Whitmore
good
who?
value.
Whitmore was the pick
Cam
at night.
Whitmore.
Yeah,
He's going
he
to
was
the
the pick.
Clippers?
No. Basically, that's what they did though. They traded that pick out
Yeah,
in
Oh.
yeah,
Houston. Yeah.
that's good value.
Yeah, it's good. That's elite value. Shit.
Yeah, because Houston ended up getting Whitmore. I mean, I don't know what he's going to end up being. I don't know
I
what his
remember the
medicals.
shot. He hit two of them. He
2019.
actually hit two. He hit
That's
two of these in the same year. He hit
that is
two of these in the
nuts.
same year. Because he hit one, I think, in
That's like the
Charlotte
Curry
too.
All-Star game shot in Toronto.
You know what I just realized, Dre? That the same people who were like trade the kids, trade the kids, trade the kids, that when we started putting up trade scenarios, people were in my DM or in my mentions talking about you want
Lindell,
to
you
get
talking too
3 picks
much.
away for Siakam?
Lindell,
Yeah.
you talking too
Yep.
much. Relax.
Yeah, you're
Relax,
right.
Nah,
bro.
bro.
You telling too much
Nah,
truth.
bro. These dudes were in my mentions
I
talking about
remember this Kobe
getting
dunk.
and they were
You
in
see
Dre's
LeBron
mentions.
got blocked, by
4
the way,
picks for
B.
Siakam?
My
What y'all doing?
my uncle was at this game, that Kobe dunk game.
Oh, this is the Bradley Bill's wife was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she was glazing, bro, and this was her.
Glazing, bro. That's
It looked like he stepped out of bounds. I don't give a
He
fuck.
did. He did. He did.
You mean his ex-wife, John Wall's ex-wife?
That's not his
They're
ex-wife.
not together anymore?
Okay,
That's
I'm kidding.
Brad
I'm kidding.
Beal. It's Brad Beal.
I'm kidding. Okay, I'm messing around.
I was like,
John
Yeah,
damn,
sure,
he's not
dude.
fit. Oh,
Oh
John
my
Wall,
god.
John Wall does follow the craziest accounts. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he follows
Oh
some
Hey, y'all
my
hard
remember
accounts.
god.
when Nance dunked on Kevin Durant? Remember that?
Holy
that's
shit.
like 2018?
I remember people saw Larry. Oh yes, it's my favorite
This is
dunk ever. This is one of my
disrespectful.
favorite dunks ever. One of my
Sit
favorite
down,
dunks
ho.
ever.
Sit down,
He
little
he
ho.
folded Birdman for real.
Sit
You could have
down,
sent a
little
link and
ho.
made some money off of that shit. He folded him so hard.
It's because Birdman was just he had no lift.
Yeah,
And then
bro.
LeBron hit that shot. Bang bang.
Fuck.
And then look, he daps him up. And Urkel was like, "This is when I knew Paul George wasn't him." When he dapped up LeBron after that play.
Why would you dap him up? What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
Paul
weird.
George went. Paul
Glazing.
George didn't know what kind of comparative to be because he went from that to calling the Dame shot a bad one.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
crazy.
God, that should have been a foul. That should have been and one too.
Yeah, the
Bro.
They didn't want
Pelicans.
to end
That
the
was a
game
playoff
right
game,
there.
by the way.
They did not
That should have
want
been
to end the
and
game.
one. Bro
It's
got
been
tackled.
like
Look,
that,
he got tackled. And
bro.
then
It's been like that.
AD made contact with his hand too.
oof. Did he jump over him?
Lucas,
Yeah,
John
you've never seen
Lucas.
that? Yeah.
No, I know. I've seen it before. I just waiting
Those
to make
jerseys was
sure.
hard. I ain't gonna lie. Those
Yeah,
jerseys
the
was
all
hard.
black Miami jerseys.
I
Were
remember, bro.
tough
This
as
play
fuck.
was like one of the most famous plays.
Yes,
Like,
this is one of my favorite plays ever.
by
Look at
Gerald
Man,
Green.
nobody gets. Oh my god, nobody gets murdered.
9 fingers.
Marshawn
Gerald
Brooks.
Green, bro.
Marshawn
Brooks.
Brooks.
Yeah.
Bro, he used to get traded in every trade scenario, dog. It's nuts. He got
Listen,
traded.
nobody gets murdered like Brandon
Samuel
Knight. Bro.
Dallenberg.
We must speak on it.
Brandon Knight is
Oh yeah,
a
cash
weird
money,
case.
baby. Bean.
That's
I
Trey
actually watched.
Lyles on the floor right there.
I actually watched this game
I
instead
was
of
watching
the.
it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I teared up a little bit, bro.
Yeah, I did. I cried.
Lindell, when I saw
cried.
the Warriors were up like 1 million, I was like, okay, this game's over. Straight to the
Yeah,
Kobe
bro.
game.
I watched the
Oh,
second
this
half.
play. Yo, I remember when Harden was so inspirational.
Wesley, what's his name again? Wesley Johnson.
Matter of fact, you know what we got in the same year? We got Kobe 60 in his last game, and we got Derek Jeter hitting a single walk-off to win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
I
shit
forgot
was
about that.
legendary.
I was at that game.
I was like frozen because I was like, bro, I think we just witnessed like the coolest 2 games of history, like from 2000.
My friend's dad actually bought tickets for me for that game.
Bro.
Crazy moment.
Yeah, the DJ joint was sick, bro. Everybody was locked in for that game.
Yeah, that was Perkins. Look at LeBron here on Nurkic.
Come here.
Damn.
That
Come here.
He even touched rim, dude. That's a crazy thing.
Bro, he dunked it so hard the ball.
He slapped.
Yeah, the ball.
A screen saver. No, this it. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Nurkic 7-0 for
Look at J.R. Smith glazing.
Chalmers.
Oh, this is my favorite play.
James. Whoa! And a technical foul on LeBron James for
Yeah,
scaring.
he's standing over
That's
him.
such a
Jason
soft
Terry?
tech, bruh. That is so soft, man.
Oh,
Oh,
this
not this
fucking
shit.
Oh yeah,
fuckery.
yeah,
This
yeah. D
fuckery.
Wade,
This
bullshit
We
fuckery,
should
ass.
have
dog.
won this game,
Look at
bro.
that bullshit.
We
That
should
was
have won.
fuckery, dog. Look,
The Warriors lost to
Why
fuckery.
the
both
fuck
of
is
them.
Look at
Jordan
that
Bell? Yo,
logo, though.
Jordan
Look at that
Bell's
logo,
closing
Jordan
games,
bro.
Bell's
bro.
closing. Wait, was Draymond injured? I think this
Maybe.
Draymond might have been
Bro,
injured
how did
because
we
Iggy,
lose to the Heat and the Magic both years? Like, bro,
Dion
2019.
Waiters. Jesus Christ, Dion
That
Waiters.
shit is
Everyone was
nasty.
like, "Yeah, fuck the
Oh,
Warriors,
this is
fuck
one of
the
my favorite shots ever. I remember this game.
you
I
got the
went to
I
shot off,
bed,
laughed so hard at
Harden.
Harden, bro. I thought
bruh.
it
Go,
was
I
his
went to
year.
Harden!
bed.
Win
I
the
went to
series
I
for the
went to
first
bed.
time in 14
14.
years."
I actually was going to bed for school this game, and I remember I snuck up
Oh,
late to watch this game, bro. It was
yeah, that
nuts.
game was probably late as fuck for you because that
Yeah, it
was on
was
the West
late as
Coast.
hell. It was late
Yeah.
as hell.
Or I
This
remember
is.
this Sunday.
Oh my
I remember
God.
this was in
I
Oh
remember
my
January.
this.
I
God.
think it was in January.
Money.
Was this a day game? I think this
It
was
was
a
Yeah,
day
it
game.
was. It was.
Because I remember I had to go. I remember I was going somewhere watching this game in
Show me
my
Steve
house or
Curry
something.
action.
And I was like, "Yo, this dude is fucking ridiculous." Though.
See, it's Jay's cat's turn to be run his mouth.
Wardelius.
Oh,
Oh my
Who's
God.
that? Is that
that's
Mozgov?
Mozgov,
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
He was on the
Get
Knicks, right?
Mozgov. Don't you remember that saying? Get
Bro.
Mozgov.
Oh my,
Bro,
Why
Why
he
did
he's
put
he
a
that
tape
cup the
guy.
on
back
his
of his
head?
head like that, bro?
That's
Why
sauce.
did he cup the back of his head like
Well,
that,
that
bro?
ain't the first time. Oh,
I
that ain't
seen
the
him do
last
that
time he did that.
to a equipment guy on the bench
That was
bro,
before.
Gallo. This was
these
Gallo.
Clipper teams, bro, were
How
like
did they not get
so.
make a finals? How did they not make a
Yeah,
finals?
bro, come on.
Blake
I mean,
Griffin crawled so Aaron
Bro, they're
I
Gordon
one of the
could
most
remember
dunk.
this.
overrated teams in history.
What a perfect ending to an historic day.
yeah.
This basically
And this
solidified his
knocked the Nuggets
MVP.
out of the
Yeah, it
play.
knocked the Nuggets out the playoffs. I remember.
What was that, 2017?
Yeah, 17.
This man
Damn, so
single-handedly
imagine a playoff
illegitimized
series
a
where we faced the
triple-double, bro.
Nuggets, bro, that year. That shit
Yeah,
would
that
be
Nuggets that year.
I never
Man.
seen somebody get that many triple doubles in
Yep, this is a Perkins one.
dear God, bro. It's one of the best in-game dunks of all time.
Yeah, it is.
that's NBA Street right there.
Bro.
And he
Game
caught the
breaker.
ball after, bro. He caught the ball after.
Hey, at least he touched the rim, by the way. That's important.
Right.
Yeah, this is the Giannis one. This is the Giannis
Okay,
one.
okay. I knew it was in New York.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, it's overrated.
He jumped over him though. He jumped over him.
He cleared him.
Drake said,
How tall is Hardaway? Hardaway like what? 6'6"?
6'5".
They were
Hardaway
like
literally has some nut driving on the top of his
There were
head,
like
bro.
10 plays there were like 10 plays better than that we've seen.
Yes, this is my favorite dunk of all
murder.
time.
That's
Drake
iconic.
gonna get in trouble. He's screaming murder.
Playback about to ban Dre for murder, for streaming murder.
This is murder, man.
Do they got the other one? They got another Brandon Knight play.
That was iconic, bro. That was an iconic. Oh,
there it is.
Look at our goat.
See, like, yo, that Giannis dunk and this play. That Giannis dunk and this play were separated by 2 plays, bro. That Giannis dunk isn't even in this stratosphere, bro.
This should have been number 1.
Ah, shit. Yeah, but it's a bad shot.
It's a bad
I remember,
shot, to
yo,
be
when
honest.
watching the shot live, I just couldn't believe it, bro. I remember.
Bro, I was on Xbox chat with my friends. The whole chat just went crazy when Dame hit this shot. I will never
Watching this
forget
on.
it.
Yo, imagine watching this on playback.
Bruh, the chat would be insane, Dre.
Bro, I watched this shit on Xbox, bro. The shit went nuts.
They need to add the bye-bye right here. They need to add the bye-bye.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna need the ad.
No, not this shit. That's good defense by Steph, man. I don't know what else you expect.
Irving puts it up. It's
That's just a
the
tough shot.
Kyrie Irving from
That's a
downtown.
tough shot.
Like,
That's a
what else
bad
is he
shot.
supposed to do?
That's good defense. It's just a good shot, man. Look, he
Yeah.
just right. Look at the contest.
He was all up on him.
That's a tough shot, man.
But just imagine that shot doesn't
Yeah,
go
this
down,
Kawhi
man.
shot is nuts. I watched this one
Right.
live too.
Clay always talks about.
I was in my kitchen when this shit happened.
I was in the Xbox chat for this one too, bro.
That was
in the Xbox chat.
And Game 7 is just so crazy, bro.
Game.
Bro,
I used to
Embiid
watch.
was crying.
Yeah, I used to watch these. I used to watch all these games in Xbox party chats, bro. It was nuts.
Well, he contested it without fouling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Look at
I
him
bet you
be.
one of the top plays is gonna be a LeBron something. One of these top
Yeah,
two
it's
plays.
gonna be
It's
the
gonna be
block.
Chris Bosh, Ray Allen.
No,
It's
the
gonna be Chris
block.
Bosh.
It's gonna be the block. I guarantee you the block. It's gonna be the block.
It can't be. It's got to be Chris Bosh,
No,
Ray
I
It's gonna
Allen.
be the
promise
block. I
you it
guarantee
is,
you.
bro.
One of these plays, one of these next two plays is gonna be the block. I just have a
I
feeling.
promise you it's gonna be.
Yep.
There it
I
is.
knew it.
Number
Froze.
I
2.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it, bro. I just knew it.
How is it
Bro, they
number
blazing
2?
like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
That
Ray
shit.
Allen's number one. Ray Allen's number one.
Yeah,
I know.
Ray Allen's number 1.
Should have
Yeah,
been a
yeah. I
gold
knew
10.
it,
I don't
bro.
give a fuck.
I knew it. I knew it.
Should have been a gold
Bro,
10.
that Kyrie shot was better than the block, bro. Come on.
Yeah, it was.
It was more impact. It was more
Look at him
determining.
bricking. Look at him bricking in the clutch.
Bang.
They need Ray Allen to save you.
Yo, Skip wasn't lying, bro. That shot did save LeBron's legacy. Bro, he would have been. Yo. He would have
Dre,
been like
and the
one.
crazy
I think
thing
it was
is,
a 2. Wait, was it a 2?
No, it was a 3. It was a 3.
It was
Yo,
a 3.
he would have been 1-5 or some shit, right? He would have been what? So he lost in 07. He lost in 2011. He won in 2012, 2013. So he would have been what? 1-3, 1-3, right? 1-4.
Yeah.
1-4.
Something like that. Bro, that would have been bad. 1-3.
Man.
Oh,
Shout out to whoever made that edit where Iggy actually makes the
Did you
dunk.
block the LeBron? Which one is this?
No, this is just a new video, but yeah. Look at that.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought he crossed his ass.
This is like, I don't even know what this is.
Finney Smith, future Warrior.
I hope. Well, maybe one day.
Benny Smith, you're a warrior.
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I am enjoying. I'm loving every second of these Chris Paul haters in our fan base. I love it.
Oh, I love it.
Because you
I
guys are,
bask
because
in
if you
your
don't like
tears.
Chris Paul, you're a clown because he's a warrior now. So you better embrace it.
Yeah, I've embraced it. It's weird. I won't lie. It does feel weird having Chris Paul on your team, but
Weird,
I
man. You gotta
embrace
learn
it.
to love him, man.
As
I'm not
long as
gonna,
it's
I'm not
not
gonna sit
Damian
here and
Lee,
act
I'll
like
support anybody.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
give a fuck.
sit here and act
That's
like I
nuts. He
just
said
love
as long as he's not Damian Lee is
I'm
nuts.
not saying you have to love him like you do with Steph, but like
Yeah.
he's a warrior, bro. So like feeling like a type of way about it is like just stupid, bro. He's
He's
a fucking
gonna help
warrior.
us win games, bro.
Yeah, it's the end of the day.
Yo, I can already see like if like we flame out
The
or like we
piss
lose
click is
like
crazy.
games, they're gonna be like, they will just use it as an opportunity to shit on CP3, bro. I just know it, bro. They'll be like, see, like we can't escape the curse or some stupid shit, like.
A rift has reportedly emerged within the Suns organization after word got out that there's some key decision makers who were unaware of the new terms of the CBA and the penalties that would incur by acquiring Bradley Beal. That's
What
a
does that
fake
even
account.
mean?
It's a
There's
fake
no way.
account. Somebody
It's gotta
said.
be fake. That's gotta be fake.
Somebody said
Who
that's
is
a fake
Simon
account.
Styles? I've never heard of him.
Pizza enthusiast?
Yeah, it has to be a fake account.
That's gotta be a troll.
I'm about to say because if that was real, that would have been embarrassing. That would have been embarrassing.
Oh man,
that Jokic cut is nasty. Holy shit! Like that Jokic cut is deep as hell, bro. Lakers owner Jeannie Buss really was a driving force behind drafting Jalen Hood Schifino. She prefers to keep the reason for
Yeah, he
fondness
be
to the
fast as
20-year-old
hell.
guy. But her nickname for him was the boy with three with what? The boy with three first names is quickly gaining traction. That's nuts.
Wait, Hood's not a first name.
Jalen Hood Schifino.
Schifino,
No.
I don't think that's not a first name either.
No, yeah, that's a fake ass account. Jay's fighting his cat is funny.
No, he's trying to go out. He's trying to go out right now. Oh, Lindell was up here. We know exactly what I'm talking about. They get cranky, man. No, you're not going out, bro. Nope.
Why do they want to go out? They haven't been out.
No, he wants to go out of my room. I keep him in here during the night so he doesn't get into stuff. So he's trying to.
You talking about Dante?
Yeah, he's trying to get out.
The cat.
Yeah, that's the name of the cat, Dante.
Dante.
Come on,
is it Dante or?
Yep, Dante.
What inspired the name?
You know what's funny is true story. When I got him, that was the name on it. Somebody named him Dante, and I just like, you know what? I love this name, so I kept it.
Oh, that's cool.
He was amazing.
Hey, Dre, you need to have some cat shirts made that we got Dante instead of DiVincenzo.
He's looking up right. He's rolling on the ground, looking up at me like trying to be cute. Like, let's go.
Let's go out.
Oh, let's go.
Look at Spencer Dinwiddie.
I don't remember this game at all. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I
don't
remember this
either.
game. Finney Smith hit like a clutch shot in this game. Murray, no. Dude, I actually low key. Dallas is a horrendous matchup for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they actually gave them
They're a
problems.
really bad matchup, like really bad. Like
They
if
gave
I'm
them
not even
problems.
kidding, next season, like if they match up, I actually thought if they matched up this year, Dallas would have given them some trouble. Because
Look at the feet work.
Luka and Kyrie would just smoke those dudes, like smoke them. Now the thing is, defensively they have some issues, but they actually, Dallas did a good job on Jokic this year. Actually, like defensively, they actually did.
Good night, AK Sizzle.
Night AK Sizzle.
I remember this game. This was a really good game. You see what I'm saying? When you have dynamic guards, when you have two dynamic guards against the Nuggets, somehow like these teams are just bad matchups. Like you got Dame and you got Simons. Look at that. See, they're dominating.
Oh, bro, he about to cook blood.
Look at that. That's a bucket.
That's too easy, man.
Oh,
He missed it. What the hell?
Look at that.
What are these? All the Nuggets losses or something?
Yeah, maybe.
What the fuck?
What?
You see how like these games are kind of played loosely. Like in the playoffs, these games are played much tighter. But look at that, KCP. So
Bro,
the
almost
Kings are
said something
expecting.
just now, man. Why can't some people on our team do that shit, man?
Oh, Clay, yeah. I know, because Clay was chucking up bad shots, man, in the clutch. I think Dame gets to the rim here. He would be dumb to take a shot. Okay,
Nope.
that's dumb.
No.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
She should stay in Portland, bro. I actually think if they make a couple moves, they'll be fine. You know what? Actually, Dame was smart to take that shot because looking back on that defense, they were zoning up, so you really couldn't get to the rim there. You had to take that shot, but it's just a really tough shot. Like, it's a really tough shot.
This is food. This is fucking food.
Oh my
no!
God, yo!
What?
Yo! Oh no!
Dumbass.
Bro, you see how like thin these margins are between these teams? Like, it's just so thin, bro. Like one little play here, one little play there, one little play here, it just changes the game, man. But like all these teams are pretty close, bro. Look at this. I mean, this is fucking Portland, bro, and they're like basically right there with Dan. I know this is a regular season game, but like they're playing them tough. I mean, look at this. They're playing them really tough.
Nobody can stay on their feet.
I think Jamal hits a shot here.
That's tough. That is tough.
That's tough.
Wow.
Bones, look at Bones. Thinks he's part of the
Free
team.
trade.
Blood thinks he's a part of the team.
Not going out.
Dame got to get to the rim here, man. You got to get to the rim. You got to get rid of it now. Fuck. Too late. They fucked up. Look at that. That's crazy. Wow. Tough shot.
You got to get this game out of the mud.
I think Jamal hits like a step back three here.
Oh, on the block. On the block.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Wow. See, this that quote from Aaron Gordon, man. That man came in this season focused, bro. He wanted it. Oh, shit.
No way.
That's cold as fuck.
I remember this game, dude. And then Jamal hit the step back three on the left wing.
Hey, real quick, Dre.
Yo.
So this is something to look for tomorrow, okay, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If you see that the Lakers extend the Mo Bamba and Beasley thing, right? Like they extend their negotiating and they just push it back, right? So they don't have to make a decision. That tells me the Bruce Brown is in play. For legitimately.
So you're saying if they extend them, as in make them?
No, what they do is right because they have to do options on their contract. So that what they do is So you saw tonight with a couple teams where they don't have to make a decision on their contract. They have till the 7th, basically, to make a decision on their contract. What it does is, if they don't want to, they can opt out or waive. So basically, that's what it is. So I think they're negotiating right now to do it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah,
man, that would be a big. We'll see. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting.
So basically, what it does is, Dre. Basically, what it does is, there's a couple of examples. I should pull the tweets for it, but basically, it allows them to just even though they hold on to the salary slots at that moment, they can do whatever they want over the next 7 days.
Yeah, I think we're gonna find some.
North. No, I'm
Look
kidding.
at that defense. Look at that defense by Siakam. It's good defense, bro. You had some of the fakest performances this year, bro.
Hey, but seriously, Dre, if they got Bruce Brown, that'd be crazy.
No, that would be Jay. If you guys got Bruce
I think
Brown,
he goes
man.
back to I think he goes back to Denver.
Bro, Van Fleet sucks, bro. Van Fleet is ass.
He's like the most inefficient starting guard this past year.
Bro, I hope the Rockets giving him $40 million would be so stupid.
Someone asked the Warriors will sign and trade Dre or just lose him.
Look at Fultz, man, making plays.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Where's he gonna go?
I think he's just gonna re-sign.
That's a crazy number, man. I'm hearing this 3 for $100 million. It's crazy to me. Like, where did that come from?
It's not the worst contract in the world, but it's not
33 million? 33 point.
Well, here's the thing: if we front load it, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on the structure. Like if it's 33 per, that's kind of bad. But if it's like 37, and then like the next year it's like 30, 5.
Year player option, team option.
Yeah, team option 3rd year, something like that. Yeah. What? Bro, Siakam would be so nice on the Warriors, bro. That's just a shame.
No.
Jay, let your cat out, bro.
No,
free hashtag free Dante.
You should see how he's looking at me right now, bro. I'm not joking. I should take a video of this. What? Okay.
Fuck Clutch. Fuck Clutch. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Look at Gary Trent's dumbass just pressing.
You're not going out, buddy.
Just completely got beat.
No.
This is why you got to run high ball screen. I don't know what this offense is.
You're right. Call me.
There you go. Downhill now.
Deserve the money. You're most definitely right.
Van Fleet. There you go. High ball screen. That's a crazy shot.
Damn. That was a good shot, though. Fuck. He's playing football?
Stays here. Oh, look at OG making plays.
Is that Fultz?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Imagine Fultz instead of Jordan Poole this season. Yeah. What could have been?
We're like 24. We're like what? Not 24, but we're like 18. We're like 40 something, 42 hours, I think, away from free agency. So you got 24
It's gonna be a fucking fire sale, man. Immediately.
Yep. Yeah, we're 42 hours. We're like 41 hours or something away.
I think we get one of those dudes on one of those tier 1 dudes. I think we get Jay Crowder, man. I think we get Jay Crowder.
Imagine.
I'm not mad at that, but I really want Craig, man.
Nah, yo, I think Dunleavy is so aggressive that if we don't actually get one of those free agents, we might just make a fucking blockbuster trade or something.
Yeah, he might trade like Kuminga and Moody to go get like a role player.
I could see it. If we strike out, like I could see it, bro.
And like, what would even be the I'm not trying to like put it out there, but just to be clear, like, what would the conversations be like? Say for instance, the Warriors just like, okay, we got Chris Paul, we don't have to do anything else. Like, we're just gonna chill. Like, what happens then? Are we like we're still gonna try to compete for a title, or it's just like fuck man, we just like what happens? Like what happens?
I think they make a move, but I think they sign somebody, but that's like the worst case scenario if they just say, we'll be fine. That
I don't want to see Steph carry, bro. I want to see him get carried. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't lie. So Steph carrying is fun, but it's taxing.
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't have any fun this year. Wow, I remember that Clipper game. He had like 50 some shit. I remember I was that
I
game.
was stressing.
I wasn't even stressing. I was just miserable because I knew we were gonna lose that game. Like I knew we were gonna lose that game, bro. I just knew it because it was so clear to me because we were playing from behind and it was just Steph carrying and it was like, what the fuck is this? We can't get any stops. And it's like, okay, well we're fucked. Like as until we actually got stops, like which we never did, then I would have been more optimistic. But you could tell the games that Steph carries are the games that our defense just pretends like that they just don't play basketball and they just forget how to play defense. Like it just is sad. We need to get back to that elite level defense, man.
Agree. At elite level defense, how you win chips?
Lean defense. You
Look at
always lean
Fultz, man.
defense.
That's a bucket. Oh, good shot.
Wow. Nobody
Scottie
boxed
Pippen,
out.
Michael Jordan, James Worthy. It's a trio.
Siakam.
Choice. And then you got Rochester. That
Siakam.
Bulls team's gonna be tough as fuck next year.
Ooh,
He's
don't
getting
travel.
double
Don't
teamed. Look at that.
travel.
He's
Don't
getting double
travel.
teamed. He got double teamed.
Steph left shrimp to the
See, that's
one.
where Siakam, if Siakam had Steph, he's not getting double teamed. Steph's getting double, and then Siakam can actually operate.
Better not be no bullshit from Van Vliet. 2019 finals long gone.
Bro, he's so ass now. It's like ridiculous how bad he is.
Bro, the shots that Fred was hitting, bro, that shit
Hell
pissed me
no. Look at that.
off.
He's
They were
so
talking about
ass
like,
now,
oh, he
bro.
just had a son and now he's going off. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they
Siakam's
use that
pissed.
kid thing. That kid thing was so nasty.
That man got a +5 boost in every
I'm gonna
stat,
share
bro.
something in here, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
I know. I saw that. I saw that earlier. Appreciate
My
you, North.
team's cat person. Fuck my life. Wait, whose team does he? What team does he cover?
Hey, are you guys?
Uh,
Hey, I have a question. Are you guys doing a lot of 24-hour stuff? What are you guys doing for the draft? Just going it.
The draft or free agency?
Free agency.
Oh,
You mean like a 24-hour playback?
We'll be doing active
a
stuff
24-hour
tomorrow.
playback?
Dre, what are you expecting Friday? If you were like being honest, like to yourself, like what are you expecting?
Maybe one signing and Draymond extension.
Okay.
Well, I will say
I just
this.
don't think.
Oh, go ahead, Dre. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I just don't think like if the Draymond extension lingers, we are fucked. Like we are fucked, because then that would tell me that I just don't see free agents coming unless they know for a fact Draymond is locked down. You know what I'm saying? So we need to take care of Draymond. Once we take care of Draymond, then I think once that's aware, like the free agents are kind of aware of that stuff, then we can actually like sign a. I don't think we'll sign 2 or 3 guys. I think we'll sign one quality free agent and a Draymond extension. That's my feeling.
I agree.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Saito?
I was just gonna say, back to the 24-hour thing. I mean, we got enough mods. I mean, technically, we would have to take shifts.
How about this?
Crazy.
We can do it. You know what? Let's do some shit. The thing is, what would we do though at like that late? Like just a countdown sort of thing.
I guess.
I think you should do it from the morning on, Dre.
That's what I was gonna say.
Friday
So like
morning
tomorrow,
would probably be better.
Friday at 12 a.m. Right?
Ooh.
Friday at 12 a.m. Then we
North
start the
said
clock.
game night.
That's an 8. Actually, I could do it Thursday at 6 p.m. or Friday at 12 a.m. and then we can do like a countdown. But the thing is, like what would be the like we would need like all day content. But then Urkel's gonna do something right like an hour or so before. So we can fill the gaps in, I guess, with like film and that kind of thing. But I don't know. We'll figure something out. But you're right. Like, like how streamers do like subathons and
Yeah,
stuff. Like
subathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I might. Yeah, okay. Low key, I might want to do that one day. But I don't know. Like, there has to be like creativity behind it. Like,
Yeah,
Gotta have
you got to
shit to
keep the
do.
people engaged.
This is why I wish they had games on playback. That'd be so much fun.
start at like 6 a.m. or something.
Ain't no way.
I might do an early stream Friday. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do a giveaway. Friday for sure. Um, Thursday, I want to do some film study on like Torrey Craig and Yuta and all those like free agents we listed. I want to do some like film, just like look at like how they'd fit, their play style, that kind of thing. But then on top, and then on Friday, we can kind of just lay back, kind of just like do like casual streams, just talk, maybe talk about like the news and stuff, and do
Yeah,
like just a giveaway, whatever.
that sounds
Yeah,
like a
leave it open.
plan, bro.
Yeah, I'll be here. I ain't doing shit
You know
this
whose account
weekend.
I
I
hate?
cleared out my weekend.
You know whose account I hate on the timeline more than anything?
Who?
Need a 1 hour session of
Lakers,
shadow
Lakers
dropping
Guru.
only
I
gems.
can't stand it. I can't
You,
stand that account.
you don't like Lakers
Why not? Why
Guru?
not?
I can't stand what his game is on the timeline, dude. I really,
What's his game? Oh, like trolling?
bro. It's nonstop, bro. It's like it's actually not funny anymore. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? He's taken like like this know-it-all approach now, where he's
Yes,
like,
man.
this
I
is how the cap
cannot
works, and
fucking stand it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
when he came at Shadow in that space, like hey, you don't know how to cap work. That shit was funny,
that
bro.
was so funny. He's like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't like, bro. That
You
was
remember? You
hilarious.
remember in that the space before Urkel turned all the Laker fans against each other. You remember when he asked Urkel that question? It was something about like the cap or some shit like that, and Urkel answered it immediately. He was like, "I know your game, like, bro. You be trying to trap niggas, man. Like, come on, bro."
Oh yeah. He tried to ask him a trick question. Yeah. He's like, what do you guys think about the MLE in this, like, or some shit like? You
Yeah.
don't have
well,
that.
it's like we can't even stand him. We can't. That group can't stand him. By the way, like we can't stand his tweets, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Dre. It's because
Yo, I remember
he
late
has
night
such a
late
big
show.
following. Wait, I'm being serious. He has such a big following, so the things that he says sometimes people actually believe. That's what drives me
Oh
nuts.
no, I know. And but you know what? Late night late show used to get. I remember like back in 2022, it used to get
They
like
used to be numbers.
2,000, 3,000 like per game. Like after the games, it would get 2 to 3K, and was like the biggest show on Spaces, on Twitter Spaces, like after games. And
Yeah.
now it's like, yo, now they're washed, bro. Like I'm
They're
just being
behind
honest. Like,
Coach's Den, I think.
bro, Coach's Den's now the one getting like 1,000-2,000, and they're getting like a few hundred, like maybe
Well,
500.
because they have a different format, man. That's why their format's
Well, the
better.
format of Coach's Den is they have like the 3-4 dudes that come up there. They
Yep.
say their piece. They like give their analysis, their takes,
And then they
like
go one by one. Yep.
and then they go one by one.
rotate
It's very
people
structured.
through.
We take a little bit of a different approach, but it's kind of similar to
But the
that.
thing
Where like,
is, they don't let people go on like the craziest of rants. You know.
that's
Yeah.
true. They keep it controlled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah. You're right. Because
And it's more basketball talk. I think that's a big thing too, because it's more basketball talk. It's
you're
not
right.
like
Yeah.
Wait, Jackson was in there giving monologues.
Jackson does monologues inside of Late Night Lake Show. If people listen to it, bro, it goes on, bro. And I like Jackson, but it'll go on a long time.
I can't imagine him talking for that long.
Bro, Jackson will just like, so it's crazy because once he gets his turn, it's like
he's like Guru, your ugly ass
it
bug
is
eyes.
fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, you big head? He's like, what's up, you big head?
Yeah. He's like, what's up, Guru, big head?
Big head.
Bug eyes. Yeah, dude.
Well, everybody who's still in here, man, just keep your eyes peeled. Shit is about to get crazy. Damn. Shit is about to get crazy this weekend, man. Just stay locked in, bro.
Yeah, we'll know by like Sunday, Monday, kind of have an idea of the roster, and then definitely by next Friday, we'll have a clear idea of like what we have.
I'll make a prediction. I think Jay Crowder gets signed on Friday, and we Draymond. I think Draymond extension of Jay Crowder.
That would be nice. I would fuck.
I
with
hope that happens, bro.
It's gotten to Jay Crowder levels. I love it.
Shut up, Jay.
Dick Crowder's a good player. Come on, Jay. Stop it.
What are the odds of trading Clay on Friday?
No, very limited.
20%,
Hell
maybe 10,
no.
10, 15, 20, 10, 15%, maybe 15. I mean, the conversations are happening. It's just a question of like willingness to part ways and
Like, who are you gonna get for him?
well, the thing is this. I don't even know who the conversations are for personally, but I do know Shadow and Ricky G have alluded to the fact that Clay's name has been on the line here. I just don't know exactly.
I don't see this team here trading Giannis this year.
No. I don't. I think Giannis is unlikely right now.
Unlikely.
But I will say, like there are
Jay
a
gonna
few
be
moves
crying
I'm
if we
sure.
get Giannis.
Like I think Paul
Hey, man,
George.
I'm just saying from. Yeah.
I think Paul
Jay
George is
gonna
on
be
the table
crying.
though. Well, I do think Paul George might be on the table though. Like that might be a
I
real
hope so,
possibility.
Jay.
I think Zach Levine's possible.
Levine might be possible. Like I still
Because
think there's
Chicago's shopping him. Chicago's shopping.
Hey B, you want to be up here on stage next to Mev?
Oh God, Christ Almighty! Goodness great! I forgot she'd become a Warrior fan. Fuck me.
Who did?
Mev, she'd be a Warrior. She's a Levine stan.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, is she a Levine stan or a Bulls
She
fan?
gonna be at Urkel's faces.
Oh God.
You guys are way too mean to Zach. He just got here.
He doesn't even know the system. You gotta give him a chance to learn the system.
Yo, those screenshots of like them in the when they're doing their podcast are crazy, bro.
Yeah, they called them catfish. The catfish scenes, that's hilarious, bruh.
Bro, some
Stick
of those
to radio,
screenshots are
man.
nuts.
They
Like-
radio personalities. We do not need to see them.
No.
Meth
Jay's
stand.
yelling at his cat.
Animal abuse. Animal abuse.
How can you abuse somebody when he's the one whining? Like he's the one. He's trying to dictate. He's trying to dictate everything. Look at him.
He's a dictator.
He is a dictator.
Jay
He's
said
like,
the cat
no,
runs
he's
his
marching
life.
in a circle right now, going up to the door, and then comes back to me like, "Let's go. I want out." Yep. He's sniffing the door. Yep. Dude, you're not going out, bro. Nope.
Let the cat
I think
out, Jay.
we need a Warriors Lakers rematch.
Let the cat breathe, Jay. Let the cat breathe.
Let's
Oh,
be
yeah,
honest.
it's not a
last
rivalry.
year, last year the Lakers just kicked our ass. They did. So next season we need a more competitive series. Because last it was just they just kicked our ass. Let's just call it what it is.
I'll say this, Dre. CP3 is not going to be friendly with Bron.
Hey man.
No. He's very competitive. Chris Paul's very competitive.
Nah. I do think we could beat them. We just need our get back. But we need the right roster, man. We can beat them. We really can beat them. We could have beaten them this year, but we just got our asses beat because that game 3 was a disaster. We were up by 11, just completely fell apart. Game 6 completely fell apart. But even then, the 2 games that we lost, game 4 and game 1, we should have won those games. So like we lost, but like I
Nigga
still
said I
feel
knew
like
him.
we could have made it. We could have won that series. It's just next season we just got to be better, man. If we're better, I think rematch and I play.
It
I
was
play
a
the
tough
odds.
matchup for you guys, man. I'm just gonna be honest.
No, it didn't because AD though. It's AD. I'm gonna like AD is the difference maker, man.
It's funny
He
you
is.
say that because now I'm thinking like everyone saw that. I think that was from ESPN, the projected like starting 5. Okay, if we did have Chris Paul and Steph at the 2, Clay at the 3, Wiggs 4, Dre 5, like in a playoff series versus the Lakers, like what the fuck happens, bro? Like, does small ball win, or is it just gonna be AD killing Dre or some shit? Like, because I don't like that small ball lineup. I ain't gonna lie.
I want a
like,
rematch against the Lakers next year, and then I want to get to the finals, win the title. That's what I want. But it wouldn't be any fun if the Lakers weren't whether it's the conference finals or whatever. I want to play them. I want them one more time. Give me LeBron because here's the thing: we're never going to see that matchup again.
You guys have never beaten us.
Well, here's the thing: if we don't play LeBron next year, it's never happening again.
Yeah, it's never happening again.
It's just not. It's just not going to happen again. Like you
Oh
guys
yeah,
don't understand how badly I want to play the Lakers, man. Because
I mean, I'm just telling you guys have never beat us in any
that's fine,
series.
but that I
That's
agree with
cool.
that. But Jay, I feel confident that if we just make a couple tweaks next year, we can make a better run at it. Because Jordan,
We'd beat
let me tell
your
you
ass.
this.
maybe if you guys trade CP3 for something.
Yeah, sure.
No, Jay,
Maybe.
I honestly don't think
You
he'll.
ready for that Austin Reeves regression? When teams get the playbook on him?
ooh, let's talk about it.
When the
When he
team
start,
get tape on him, okay.
yeah, when teams get tape on him, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If Clay gets outplayed by Reeves again, bro, I might lose it, bro.
Oh, Dre's gonna fucking lose it.
I don't think.
I might say some regrettable things about getting rid of Clay forever and just
Oh
I
my
never want to
god.
see him in a Warriors jersey
Austin
ever.
Reeves,
If that shit
25
happens,
I'm
points.
not
bro.
gonna lie, bro. Reeves was cooking the shit out of him, bro.
Oh
Jay,
yeah. No, dude. Jay, Reeves was just not just Clay. Reeves was frying Jordan Poole, bro. Yo, we
Yo,
went through the film.
they were hunting him, Dre. They were hunting Poole. They kept putting him in matches.
We were watching the film. You guys remember? We were literally breaking down like Jordan would just do the dumbest shit. Like he would contest for no reason. He would just be way out of position. Reeves is just a more solid, fundamentally sound.
Yeah, and he would just continuously put him in positions where he had to make it like an actual
Reeves.
decision.
The thing with
When
Reeves
teams
is
get tape on him, it's going to be a glorious day.
Reeves is so, you know what makes Reeves so good? He's so fundamentally sound. His footwork, his positioning, he understands where to go, where to be, how to beat guys off the bounce. Like Reeves is just so fundamentally sound. And you know what is funny? Jordan actually is not fundamentally sound at all. In a lot of ways, he's not. He slips a lot. His footwork is bad. He doesn't really understand angles. Like Jordan operates off of skill, but not fundamentals, man. The fundamentals is what Reeves is just so solid. Like just moves well. He makes the right reads, the right plays. He averages like 5-6 assists. Like that stupid
Reeves,
right left pull back.
Y'all
Man.
heard
Reeves
about
gonna have
James
30
Harden?
points on 15 shots at half. Clay
Y'all
gonna
heard
have
about
like
James
11.
Harden's working on a sign and trade?
Woj
They
said that, right?
yeah, they that's a possibility. I saw somebody in the chat said the Clippers.
So hold on. If
James,
Harden gets signed and traded, then Embiid, what happens with him?
he's probably gone next offseason. I don't think he's going this offseason.
Dude, imagine Embiid with no number 2 option. Yo, Philly is fucked, bro. Their best chance was last year. It really
I think
was.
Harden re-signs though, but
Wait, let me ask you this. If Philly beats Boston, they were up 3-2, by the way. They were up 3-2.
Mhm.
If they beat Boston, do they beat Miami?
I think they. I don't think they. That's a good
Yo, I
question.
don't know, man. I know Miami.
No, they don't because they don't have no wing defenders. They have no wing defenders. Who's guarding
Okay.
Jimmy? Who's guarding
Let's
Jimmy?
say but imagine a Philly Denver finals. Like, bro, Philly squandered, bro. They
Jokic
squandered.
and Embiid. That finals
Bro,
would have
do you
been
remember
nice.
that matchup Jokic Embiid this year when Embiid dropped like 51 or some shit?
Yeah, Embiid had like his best game of the season
He was
against Jokic.
frying Jokic, bro. He was just killing him every time.
Yeah, he took that shit personally, bro. That would have been a fun matchup. You're
This
right.
is when I knew the Lakers were going to be like, we're still like, there was something there against Boston in this game. I was like, oh shit, the Lakers.
Didn't the
If they
Lakers
just
win
make,
this one?
no, they lost.
They
But
lost this one.
this was one of those games where like, even though they lost, you could tell like they were so competitive in all these games. Like the Lakers were competitive in all these games. They just didn't have the margins, you know.
They probably deep fried the hell out of Russ, bro. I forgot Russ.
I mean, look at that. How did the Lakers lose this shit, though? Up 7 with 2 minutes, like.
I hate this
because they're mid, Dre. They're mid.
Marcus.
Like I said, when teams get tape on Reeves, it's going to be a glorious day.
I mean,
Westbrook's supremacy.
It happens to everybody, Jay. They're going to
Just
you're just gonna have
imagine
to
Draymond
adjust.
on this Lakers team. How beautiful would that
I
be?
don't care what the other big names. If Lakers find a way to get Brook Lopez and keep their core, they'll win a championship.
I don't know, man. Why?
Well, I agree with that.
The thing is, they can't figure out how to get him. So, good job, buddy.
Funny
Jay hates
thing, they
Laker
had
fans.
Brook Lopez.
It's funny. See, Jay's a Laker fan, but he hates all Laker fans.
Luke Cornett just locked up AD.
No, I hate all fans, really.
Jay's gonna be the old man that yells at Cloud.
Tatum.
You can just tell Jay's just one of those people. He just hates
Get
people.
this motherfucker off my team.
Yes, I am definitely equal opportunity hater.
Yeah, JB waking up real
hate
more
dumb
early
things.
in the morning
I
just
can't
to
lie.
hate.
I can't stand dumb things. I just can't.
Oh, you're
Jay
like me
said this
then.
slander
Yeah,
is rated
you're
E
like
for
me.
everyone.
Jay's like me. I hate dumb people. Even some
Right.
smart people
I don't
piss
care.
me off.
I just want you to read what hey, how are you gonna get that? Let that happen? Like, I don't care how it can happen. I just blah 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 blah. Like what?
Bro, that shit had me weak, bro. Jay was in the was that playback or in the space where somebody asked him a question. He was just like, "Oh yeah, oh okay." I was like, "Oh god," he's walking him down.
Look at that. That's just a horrible shot.
Oh,
If
Jay is
Jay
funny.
says what he thinks he'll get suspended the next 6 months.
No, the
Hey,
best thing is
hey,
when
hey,
I tell the
dumbass.
best thing is when I tell people is like, hey, I want to ask you a question. Is it a good one? Is it a good one?
Did Herman finish the perfect game? Did Domingo Herman finish the perfect game?
There was a perfect game tonight.
Oh wow, he did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
You guys
Man's
can
a
watch
wife beater. He's a wife beater. Yeah, he is, bro. He got suspended
The
80
bullshit
games for
Oh,
call.
that
that's
shit.
right. AD misses these free throws. Remember?
Yeah.
That
That's
was a
a
bullshit
bullshit
foul.
call. That's why.
I think that's
Yeah,
a
he
bullshit.
finished it. Domingo. Oh shit.
That's not a foul. That's not a
It's
foul.
on
That's
the
not
back.
a foul, bro.
On the back. On the back. Yeah, on the back.
Domingo Herman pitches the
Look
first
him on the
perfect
back.
game since 2012. Really, it's been since 2012. There hasn't been a perfect game. Holy shit! I thought Corey Kluber did it like a few years ago.
He gets him on the back.
Stop it, Jay.
Whatever.
And I think it's a soft call.
Is Peyton Pritchard a free agent? Fuck him. I don't want no fucking Peyton Pritchard.
Oh nah.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
I
he
heard the
really did
Knicks.
break that shit.
Heard the Knicks are reported.
He shot really well in the playoffs. That's what's crazy. He shot really good from the free throw line.
Damn, he had almost 40. Shit.
Yeah, I heard the Knicks are they're reportedly heavy on Dante. Like they're going all in on him.
Villanova.
Villanova. They're trying to build Villanova.
Though. Like they play the same, basically same position. I don't understand.
He's coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench. He does everything quickly doesn't do. He does everything quickly doesn't do.
Bro, Boston is so bro. Even if they make the finals next year, like they're just gonna have to prove it, man.
The
'Cause I don't-
Knicks, what they want to do is they want to turn quickly into a scoring guard, not a playmaker. What kind of killed them in the playoffs is that quickly had to become a decision maker because Brunson, he had a good series against Miami, but like Brunson was kind of getting locked up by Lowry, so they needed a decision maker. He couldn't make decisions. And Randall, they tried running the offensive Randall, and it kind of fucked because Randall couldn't score for Bam.
Dre, if you guys have a rough start the next season, right? It's possible, by the way. You could have a rough start to the season.
It's possible.
happened last year.
I don't think it's likely, but it's definitely possible. Sure, yeah.
But it's also possible we could start off 10-0. You never know.
Jay, I honestly think we're gonna come out with like a sense of
aggression.
urgency.
Yeah,
because I do think we understand. Like,
I just don't know how you're going to integrate Chris Paul into the team. I just don't know how you're going to do it. I'm going to agree 100%.
That's what training camp and preseason for.
You know what this sounds a lot like? This sounds a lot like when Laker fans talked about Russell Westbrook.
No,
no, it's not. No, it's not. It is a completely different
they're much
situation.
different
It always
players.
goes back to Russ.
It's literally two different styles. Like literally two different styles.
No. They're different players though. Like Russ is
and
not
Chris Paul can
adaptable.
adjust.
Yeah, exactly. Russ is not adaptable. Like CP3 can adjust, bro. I'm not
What
even.
up, son, guys?
Well, what up? I was just gonna chime in and say I don't even think it's as much about Russ being adaptable. I think it's that Steph is a lot more adaptable than LeBron.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't.
Is Steve Kerr adaptable?
Well, we'll find out.
Okay, that's the reason.
My stance has always
that's what
been.
I'm really getting at. Is Steve Kerr adaptable?
My stance has always been that. Yeah, he's adaptable if you're good
there was
enough.
nothing. There was actually
Sometimes he's a
make
little
him
Doc
adapt.
Rivers-ish. I ain't gonna lie. No adjustments.
I think he's just going to be adaptable. If you had to be adaptable to make a Chris Paul trade, bro, like you can't just trade for Chris Paul, just trade for Chris Paul.
I just look back to it as like the KD years, right? Like there we ran a lot more like curls
ISO.
and a lot more ISO, like post ISOs than we ever did because frankly, like if you're good enough, if you're good enough, like you
I don't know,
kind of
son.
have to fit your scheme to your players, right? Like,
I just
and
don't know, man.
He's and he'd be like a good Kerr guy to be like like on court coach type of player.
Yep.
Kerr loves those type of guys. So I think Kerr would adjust to Chris Paul a little bit. He would adjust to him. I
He'll
think
be
he
able
will
to
adjust to
trust
him.
him with
yeah,
all.
I mean, you have to. You literally don't have another
You just
choice.
have you don't have an option. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have any choice. I mean, if
Well,
he's either
listen,
gonna do it or not. Yeah.
Kerr decided to sabotage and not adjust to the young dudes, but
Now the young dudes are gone.
now they're
But he-
gone, and now you got a dude that's worthy of an adjustment, quote unquote. Like
Yeah.
Chris Paul's worthy of an adjustment. So like, if he doesn't adjust to CP3, then he just should be out completely.
Yeah, he needs to go.
At some point, you have to adjust, right? Period.
And I heard you guys talking about at least adjusting to Jordan Poole and running more pick and rolls. And while I agree, I don't think he's that good, like a good enough pick and roll player to
No.
justify.
He's not a smart
running.
decision maker. He's not a
Yeah,
smart
the amount of
maker.
usage.
He just dribbles
for him.
into traffic and then just
His-
turns the
Yeah.
ball over.
Because I mean, like what I really noticed from last year to this year, and like you could even check the Boston finals, like when Jordan Poole was getting pick and rolls, they were playing like essentially the Steph strategy on him, right? Like double him, and then from that, right, like make him a decision maker. Now,
Yeah, that's what I
teams,
would do. Double him off the screen.
well, no,
He'll
that's the
just
thing
throw the
though.
ball in the
This year,
open space and it's a turnover.
but this year, no, I actually think he was all right at that. But I think this year teams were saying, dude, we'll just switch. Like, we don't care if it's our worst defender against you. Like,
Because he's just not sharp. Like
yeah,
like
exactly.
He's not fundamentally sound.
like he'll
Like-
take. We've seen him take like 32 footers against bigs, bro. Like
Yep,
Wendy and Gabriel's in front of you, bro. Like you got to get by him, bro. Like you make $28 million a year.
Was
like,
that like not this past season, but the season before that? Like every time he drove, he got blocked. Like maybe
Yeah.
he's just tired of getting
Well,
blocked.
you know what I will say? I felt like he was driving more often on switches like 2 years ago. This season, I
Yeah.
felt like he settled
He
way
was
too much.
settled way to jump shooter because they cut off his driving lanes.
That's
I
partly
told you.
true, but then at
Good
that
question.
point, you
Well,
got to
let me
play
answer
the in
this
between
question.
stuff.
I think it's just the last 2 years. I actually think this roster is good. I think what also too is they're Laker fans are used to them doing this big splash, and I actually really like what they're doing this summer.
Well, Jay, what are the big moves you guys have made so far? Just your draft picks, right?
Yeah, they have.
You think any of those guys play next year? You think Coach Shafino play?
Excellent draft. They'll re-sign the guys that they want to re-sign. They're going to get D'Lo at such a great price; it's going to be sickening. By the way,
You like you like Coach Shafino, Jerry?
Oh, I do.
You think he plays any minutes for y'all next year?
Yeah, because he can play defense because he's actually a good defender.
Yeah, he
See, that's the thing. They got guys that can. He's also a big guard too, man.
Yeah, 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, man. It's like he can defend, man. Already, that's what helps. I think that's what they went after. And then he's already a good. He's He's a pretty good decision maker. If he can get that shot around, because his form's not terrible. I think he's a good player, man. His upside's good. He's like young. He's 19. I also like what they did with they got Maxwell.
Lewis,
Look at
bro.
Porzingis, bro. What is Porzingis even
Those
doing?
small school guys, dog. I'm telling you, those small school guys, they always work 10 times harder.
And he's an athlete, man.
Yeah, you don't find those type of players at small school.
Boston
should have went in the first round too. He should have went in the first. The fact that he dropped at 40 is crazy. I've heard stuff where he was telling people not to pick him. That's what I've heard.
Boston's gonna get so fried, bro. Porzingis.
Yeah, Porzingis and pick and roll. Imagine
telling
him.
you, bro.
Imagine when he plays him in the playoffs and Porzingis gets switch on the pick and roll with Chris Paul.
We would play him off the court,
barbecue.
bro. Yo. Imagine this. We throw Draymond on Porzingis, and then who the fuck do they have? So Chris Paul, and we would just fry them. Yo, our second unit would fry Boston, bro. Fry.
Yeah.
Completely fry.
And somebody go get Keith, man. I ain't
Look at
heard
this.
from
Look at this.
Keith in
Look
a
at this.
minute.
This is sad. I mean, look at this. He's out there helpless. LeBron took the dumbest shot ever.
That's a nasty shot, bro.
He had Reeves right there.
Reeves was open.
Yeah,
Reeves was wide open.
I don't know. That was just a bad decision.
But you know what? But you notice at the end of the year, he's just that ball's in Reeves' hands at the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got to pass.
I have to take back all that stuff.
Yo,
I said about
Reeves
Jordan
would
being
literally be a perfect warrior. He would.
Damn, that's a tough shot.
Hey, is Cam Reddish going to finally get with the Lakers, or I don't know? Is it Friday?
Cam Reddish would fit okay with us. I just think he may not just be good, like period.
I just don't, hey man, I don't know about. I don't understand the fetish, the Cam Reddish fetish.
Because he's 6'8".
Cam Reddish.
6'8", 7'4" wingspan it's a super
Wait,
athlete.
really?
Like
7'4"?
every time he's
Jay.
available, I'm not gonna
Or
lie.
7'2", 7'2".
Cam Reddish
Jay,
fetish.
Ray
Still,
said
7'2"
Reeves
is
belongs
nuts.
to Taiwan.
Yeah, he got a long
But let me
wingspan.
say, every time he comes up, teams are like, "I want Cam Reddish." Laker fans, I've seen Warrior fans say it. I'm like,
Yeah, I kind of
good?
I want him on a proof
good.
team.
I'm like, is he good?
I
Coming off
think
the
I
bench,
think
he
it's
might be
mental.
solid.
I think it's mental. I think it's all mental.
I think people are. It's like the classic case of you're obsessed with his potential rather than his
Yes.
actual.
All the measurables, all the
Right.
Yeah.
What if you
It's
put him
like
next
we
to Chris
can fix
Paul?
him, you know.
I have not seen anybody fix him. By
What
the
if
way,
you put him? What if you put him next to Chris? Has he played?
He could
next
be
to,
like Cam Johnson.
Has he played next to a playmaker as good as Chris? Now, well, you could say, I guess, Trae Young.
Trey Young, but Trey
Yeah.
Young's not really that type of playmaker though. Trey
Yeah.
Young's more of a
Trey
assist
Young
guy.
and Steph.
See, I think all right. Go back and look at that playoff run, right? That Atlanta had, and he played well in it, right?
He did. He did. He had a big game.
I think that's what everybody looks at, right? They look at that little period of time, right, and they go, "Oh, that's what he could be." And he got no playing time the following year. They ended up trading him to New York during the season, and he just
Thibodeau hated him. Thibodeau hated him.
He goes to
Thibodeau hates
Portland.
everybody.
Yeah,
If
he
you
goes
act
to
entitled,
Portland.
Thibodeau will
Throw
hate
Reddish
you.
on a highlight. Let's actually look at it the way he plays. He's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I like Reddish. I like him.
There's not a lot of film.
I like Reddish a lot, bro. Reddish is fun. Somebody can toss it on. I don't know where Dre's at, but somebody can toss it on. I like Reddish on the Warriors. I think he's a nice fit. If the Warriors got him, I think he's more Cam Johnson than Moses Moody is.
Well, to Jay's point, like he's gonna complain about his role. Like you can book that. Like, and I mean, you know, if we want to sign up for that, you know, like, hey, I don't think it's the worst idea.
I think what happened to Cam Reddish is that he ended up on a contending team or a semi-contending team in Charlotte, in Atlanta so quickly. He never got a chance to go to a rebuilding team and like
I'm telling you,
develop.
Well, you
Cam
could say
Reddish
Knicks were
has
kind of
all
that,
this-
and even
No, the Knicks
Portland.
weren't that. Last year they were a 4 seed. They were
Well, I'm saying like
contending team.
semi contending. Like they made it to the playoffs. They made it to the second round.
Yeah, but I think he needs to. I think for Reddish, the best thing for him is that if he can go to somewhere like a Detroit or a
He
Charlotte
just
or
needs to
somewhere
get
like
run,
that.
bro. He needs
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what I'm
run.
saying. Get
He
run.
needs to get run. Because you look at him, look at this stuff. I'm not joking. Like this is what people fall in love with. They see this stuff here.
Well, the question those teams will ask is, I mean, do I really want to spend my time developing this guy when I've gotten roughly like 3.5, 4 years of tape on him, or would I rather just draft a rookie with his similar measurables and just take a chance on him instead? Especially considering he's probably he's going to be obviously looking for a payday, right? So like if
No,
he
he's not
manages
gonna
to
get
do
paid.
well.
He's trying to get picked up, bro. He's trying to get picked up, son.
Well, what I'm saying is, right, like he's not looking for like a 4-year like a 3 to 4 million.
I think what he's doing, he would like. I think what he would be trying to do.
We're
is go
saying like he's
stability.
looking for stability. He's looking for
Yeah, he
stability.
needs stability. So he would like to go somewhere, get some run, show what he can do, and then maybe he can get a contract the following year from somebody.
He needs a home.
No,
Like he doesn't
Jay,
have a home.
that
bro.
second part is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why would a team want to take a chance when like the most
gonna
you're going
come
to have
there-
him is 3-4 years? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If we strike out on a bunch of dudes, I think we should take a flyer on him. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because what choice do we have? Like, really, are we gonna choose Derek Jones
He's really
Jr. or
trying to
this
say
guy?
this. He's
Like,
not a bad in general. He's not a bad player to take a flyer on anyway.
No, I don't think he is. And next to Chris
There's just
Paul,
a lot
is
of-
really.
Like when you look at these highlights, you're like, why is this guy not doing more? Like everybody says you got to go back to when he played at Duke, right? If you go back and when he played at Duke, there's just a lot of games that kind of tell you what kind of NBA player he was going to be.
I didn't think he was that impressive at Duke.
He
to be
wasn't,
honest.
right? He was
Yeah.
this big, like he looked good, and he just wasn't really good.
Yeah. I mean, is once again the intangible stuff, like measurable stuff. But I mean, besides that, there wasn't really anything stand out like about his decision making, play, um, shooting, whatever metric you want to use, basically.
Like when you look at him, right, it just kind of looks like it looks easy for him. Does that make sense?
Jay, I will say Maxwell Lewis reminds me a lot of Cam Reddish.
Maxwell has a better motor.
Agree.
Better motor. I think that's what it is. It's the motors. You go back and look at him at Duke. He just didn't have a motor ever. It felt like
he had a role player's motor. He played like behind Zion and RJ. He deferred to them a lot.
Yep.
And I mean, like, damn, it's like you kind of see it a little bit, right, with that Hawks run, but everybody asks themselves, is that fool's gold, right? Because if you don't do it consistently and you do it, every here and there, then you're going to command the price tag off of that series, but your play isn't consistently matching up to that series. So
they basically didn't play him the following season.
Yep.
And traded him.
Well,
because he hated everybody. He literally hated everybody in that locker